IWTV, welcome to the Pro Wrestling Magic Mecca here in the Knights of Columbus in Ridgefield Park. I am Pro Wrestling Magic General Manager Shane Fair, and welcome to Haas Mountain! Now, before we get this evening started, there are two people that we need to introduce that are going to take you through the evening. That we are talking about our world-famous commentation station. So without further ado, let's meet our commentators. He is the dysfunctional professional. Here is Mr. Mark Williams.
Cross out, baby, let's go.
Introducing next to the commentation station. He was voted most handsome boy in Pro Wrestling Magic for 3 consecutive years. This is your boy, Jimmy Ryan. Careful, Jimmy.
Let's go! I know you're ready. Let's go, baby, yeah!
All right, cut the music.
Wait a minute.
That's enough.
I heard a voice. I'm sorry, is someone on the mic?
Yeah, let's get to the first scene, please. Thank you.
Oh, no wonder. The director's in the
All right.
house, Jimmy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Haas
Let's begin
Mountain.
the first
Mark
match,
Williams, along
Mr.
with
Pierce.
Jimmy Riot.
That is
Introducing first.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, live here on IWTV.
Hello. Places, everyone. Oh, you guys look so great. Hello. Okay, you guys look great. Hello, okay, look. JGeorge is about to make his entrance, and it's about to be the performance of a lifetime, okay? Because he is about to play the role of Erica Leigh. Come on, let's get some claps for that. Awesome, amazing. Okay, cool. You guys are great. You guys listen.
I mean,
all right,
he's a
look, you
world-famous
guys
director.
are part of the
this
movie.
is-
So remember, when he
both
comes
guys.
out, give us some pep. Give us some
what's
give
the
us
language?
some pizzazz. Let's get some
like
crowd
this.
interaction.
This is nuts.
Because you guys
A little bit.
are not just fans. You're extras in a film written, directed by soon-to-be champion JGeorge.
Well, now, wait a second. No. We'll eventually unpack all this once the pomp and circumstance is over.
That's
with.
Erica Lee's music. Just because JGeorge directed it.
No.
Look at Erica Lee.
We have, all right, I'm going to cut the crap here. We have monitors at the commentation station. We are indeed watching the same thing.
I mean, I'm hearing the same music.
It says JGeorge on the screen.
It's because he directed it, Mark.
So
He directed it.
so he's lying. He's lying to the fans who paid their hard-earned money.
Isn't acting just creative lying?
The operative word there, Jimmy, is creative. And I'm not sure how creative this is.
I mean, it's pretty ambitious.
Say what you will about
It's
wrestling
pretty
fans. I know it's
ambitious.
been done before, but I mean, this is asking a lot. We love our former champion, Erica Leigh. She's going to kill it in the Super Ring
And
tonight.
her opponent.
See?
Well, regardless of who is in the ring against our women's champion, they're going to have a tough task ahead.
There she is.
But Jordan Blade's not here to play, folks.
The ankle breaker, the submission sniper, your Pro Wrestling Magic Women's Champion, looking for a battle here against the former world champion Erica Leigh.
Well, okay, well, that lie aside, we know Jordan Blade doesn't discriminate, and she'll take on all challengers in whatever form they present themselves.
Ladies,
see Erica Leigh wearing the tribute
Welcome
to now
to
late
this
Scott
opening
Hall.
contest for the Pro Wrestling Magic Women's Championship.
See, Women's Championship.
Should the challenger win, the championship will be rightfully awarded to Erica Leigh. Introducing first the challenger in the far corner to my
Then
right.
Erica wins the title.
She is fighting out of the sweetest
Why is he
decade
saying,
ever.
why is he saying
The
that?
infamous
He's in the ring right now.
Potty Mouth,
He's Erica Leigh.
the Gummy Bear Kid, Erica
You just heard Shane say if quote-unquote Erica Leigh wins tonight, the title will go to Erica Leigh. Why would you say that if
And her
Erica Leigh
opponent,
wasn't in the ring right now?
representing Team Death.
This is some pee-pee, poo-poo, pee-pee.
Fighting out of Mongrel
Pardon my
Jiu-Jitsu in Richmond, Virginia. She is your reigning, defending Pro Wrestling Magic Women's Champion, the ankle breaker, the submission sniper, Jordan Blade!
The Jordan Blade era of dominance. Will it continue here against a former world champion, Mark?
Jordan Blade, let's talk about Jordan Blade. Jordan Blade has been so impressive since she debuted in the Kingdom well over a year ago, and her profile only skyrocketing, whether here or elsewhere.
There it is.
Solo with her tag team partner in Kings of the District.
The beautiful Pro Wrestling Magic Women's Championship on the line here today. Erica Leigh one-on-one with the champion, Jordan Blade. Why do you sound frustrated?
I don't like being lied to, Jimmy.
You're not being
I
lied
don't like
to.
being lied
It's
to.
right here in front of our
Look,
eyes.
I realize we have to
understand.
suspend our disbelief a bit. It's pro wrestling, but this is some chicanery here. This is
Chicanery?
something. This is
Yes, this is something. This is pro wrestling. F's in chat for pro wrestling. Let's go.
hashtag Haas Mountain. F's in the chat for pro wrestling and for my sanity.
Hashtag Haas Mountain. Hashtag this is magic. We are live and alive from the Pro Wrestling Magic Kingdom. Big packed house tonight for our big series of matches here at Haas Mountain.
Yeah, they don't call it Haas Mountain for nothing.
It's treacherous. It's icy. Ooh, speaking of icy, look at that ice-cold submission attempt here in the early going. But if anyone can break out of it, it's Jordan Blade.
That's right, and you saw how easy she was able to do that despite the grapevining of the legs.
From Erica Leigh, right? Erica Leigh also a very, as we've discussed many times, a very flexible competitor. She said it herself plenty of times. And now Erica's got another big mountain to climb here with the champion.
Okay, well, there's one thing they have going on, and Erica Leigh and JGeorge, both very flexible, as you see right here, the long legs of the competitor, the challenger. If I want to sound like the creator wrestler mode in a video game, the challenger. I don't know. I can't.
Now Jordan Blade wriggling her way out of that maneuver there, and now both competitors up to their feet. Possibly going for a collar and elbow tie-up here.
You know what match I want to see, Jimmy?
What?
I want to see Jordan Blade and Erica Leigh.
We're watching it right
No,
now.
I want to see the real Jordan Blade and the real Erica Leigh go down.
What
in
do
the
you
ring
think
here.
we're watching right
Look,
here?
don't get me wrong here. I don't mind seeing JGeorge in the ring against anybody.
I would love to watch
Tremendous
JGeorge and
competitor.
Jordan Blade if that's what we were watching.
That's exactly what we're
That's
watching.
not what we're watching.
Oh my gosh.
Erica Leigh is in there.
Yeah,
Almost a pin.
Very smart wrestling. Staying on the mat, looking to maintain control of the limbs.
And Erica using her knuckles there to dig into the ribcage of the champion.
Tying Jordan Blade up.
Jordan holding on to the gi there. A very interesting maneuver that we don't normally see in a professional wrestling setting.
Now that jiu-jitsu background serves her extremely well as champion.
Oh, that's a very unusual sound we're hearing. Erica Leigh getting booed by the Pro Wrestling Magic faithful.
Well, it's a good thing Erica Lee's not here and she's competing in the Super
What are
8.
you talking about? That's Erica Leigh right there.
Let me ask you this, Jimmy, and I don't want to detract away from the match. It's not my job. But how much is JGeorge paying you?
JGeorge isn't even here tonight, dude. What are you talking
Doesn't
about?
have, PayPal, Venmo,
He
whatever,
directed this
Bitcoin.
exquisite opening, and he's passed down his notes, and everything is on point here.
I'm going to run out of fingernails by the time this match is over. Great float over.
Just a rough beginning here. Just both of these competitors.
Yeah,
Oh!
they're staying with it here. Credit to both competitors here.
Oh.
Folding over and trying for a knee bar perhaps.
And now Jordan able to continue rolling
Look
through.
at that, effortlessly untying herself. Crowd waking up for Jordan Blade. I think they also see through this charade, Jimmy.
Now, oh, flip through one,
Nice
two.
flip.
Oh, 1, 2. Just rolling back and forth. A bunch of near falls there for Erica and Jordan.
What is going on here?
Sometimes you need a little bit of water. All right, joking aside, JGeorge is doing something very strange here this evening. We know, we see it. But he's, in the holy
Things
frigging
just got
hell?
stranger. What? Come on.
Oh, it's the understudy. We remember this, right?
Unfortunately, yes. Jordan Blade wants to forget all of this. I don't blame her.
Oh, wait a minute, captured. Oh my God! Another strange angle for that suplex there.
What is happening here?
Jordan now behind the challenger. Oh, leg lariat.
Side kick.
Ooh, running I guess a crawling headbutt. Fast crawl, but a crawl nonetheless.
Yeah, you know who does that move? JGeorge. That's a JGeorge staple there.
I don't think that JGeorge is the only person allowed to use that maneuver.
I mean, this is the pro wrestling match territory. You kind of have to watch your status here and pass up on your toes.
Oh, something's awakening inside the body of the champion. Punches and bunches, slaps, elbows, forearms.
Jordan Blade long since tired of this crap. It doesn't matter who he's in the ring with. She doesn't care. It's just fresh meat. And just a way to defend her hard-fought championship.
Ooh. Wheelbarrow type double leg takedown from the challenger.
Yeah, that definitely took her by surprise there, quickly covering up as part of that mat technique.
And also, very interesting maneuver here, not rolling out of bounds. That is I think, something that only comes from having Greco-Roman wrestling and mixed martial arts experience.
But Jordan Blade's not a quitter.
Right, but even just to take a second to go out of bounds so you can break the plane. Normally you would see, I mean, everybody will do that, but not somebody who is like so steeped in mixed martial arts.
That's how confident Jordan Blade is in retaining the championship. She stayed with it because you saw at the early part of the match, it only takes a second for her to transition, to change things over, and to regain the flow of the match. Certainly pounding her opponent's face in the mat would do that as well. Oh, and a leg lock, a knee bar.
Also torquing on that foot, the ankle as well, but Jordan also has a foot within her grasp. The long limbs. Oh, now they're both just torquing back on each other's legs.
Besides the obvious pain, both competitors have to keep their shoulders off the mat.
Jordan covering up now, though. Oh, headbutt.
Very smartly maintaining body control here. It looks like
Maintaining the grip on that, but the second of those three friends there
Jordan
going
Blade
nowhere. Jordan, though, able to reverse it.
That's nice power by our champion.
Nobody home for that attempt there. Half and half suplex release from the champ. The size differential, something that is definitely going to play into the suplex game here of Jordan Blade, I would think.
Sure it will, but it hasn't stopped her yet, as we saw with the half and half suplex. Oh, just a sharp elbow to the side of the head that might have hit the eardrum. She's in trouble if it did. Nice roll through and a back trip.
Challenger here with something to prove.
That's right, but Jordan Blade not giving an inch. Though she's in about as much trouble as we've seen so far in this contest.
Oh, backcracker.
Rather than go for the pin here, JGeorge looking for something else perhaps from the ropes.
Now climbing to the top is the challenger. Oh, but no one was home. Nobody was home.
Quite the miscalculation there. Jordan crawling out of the way.
Jordan now with the go behind onto the challenger. Oh, sleeper, sleeper, sleeper. Anything is possible here, Mark.
Brought JGeorge right to the mat. Trying to grapevine those legs. JGeorge flipping out.
One,
Cover.
two.
No, no, no.
Armbar, 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 armbar. But Jordan maintaining the grip on the hands, unable to complete
And
the hold.
flipping
Wait,
over.
ankle, ankle,
There
ankle.
it is. There's the ankle breaker.
She's picked the ankle. This is not how I would assume the challenger here
Oh, those long
was
legs,
expecting it.
Those long legs, though. Flipping over. Jordan Blade still maintaining control. Look at that. Just twisting over with it. She's locked in center of the ring. JGeorge trying to flip over that larger upper body. Look at this.
Oh, crossface, crossface. Will Jordan tap out here?
God, she's a little close to the rope here. Just have to reach over.
One, two. Oh! Back into the crossface.
I think her foot is closer to the bottom rope here. If she can just stretch under, rather than do that, she wants to flip out.
She's been a
Back to the ankle breaker.
But look at the anguish on the face. She's trying to get out of bounds there. Oh! To the outside goes Jordan Blade, all the way to the floor of the kingdom.
Yeah, but not where she wants to be among the goons. Not the goons TM, but JGeorge's goons. Past the characters.
Oh! Huge forearm to the PA. Wait a second, the hunk is in the ring.
Wait, what's going
the
on?
hunk. Oh! Busaiko knee from the hunk.
No. Not like this.
Two. Hey, Jordan
No,
able to kick out. Oh, big knee. Just two.
Series of near falls here.
Wait a second. JGeorge was slid the title.
The championship has been stolen from our table
The
here.
key grip just gripped onto the title and threw it directly to JGeorge.
Finally, some.
Oh! No! This is impossible. One, two.
She kicked out.
What will keep the champion down?
Dirtiest trick in the book here, not successful for JGeorge.
Look at the face.
You can't believe it.
The convulsions beginning to happen inside the brilliant mind of the director.
This picture is falling apart.
Second up. Power slam possible. Wait a minute. Tombstone, wait, no.
Can't maintain.
Angle.
Yes!
And the tap out, Jordan Blade retains.
This charade is over, folks.
Well, that was a very
Here's
back
your
and forth
winner
contest.
by way of submission and still Pro Wrestling Magic Women's Champion, Jordan Blade!
Jordan Blade standing tall after this contest with JGeorge retaining her Pro Wrestling Magic Women's Championship here on Haas Mountain live on IWTV.
Gotta say, one of the most interesting title reigns in our company's history is the Pro Wrestling Magic Women's Championship reign of the ankle breaker, the submission sniper, Jordan Blade. There she is, the champ.
I don't see anybody ending this second title reign anytime soon.
I mean, I've said it before, Mark. I'll say it again. I don't know who can stand up to our champions at the moment. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Haas Mountain. Use that hashtag right up there. There.
Somewhere.
I'm Jimmy Riot, Mr. Mark Williams. The way that it should be, ladies and gentlemen, because we've locked Carl away in a cabin in the woods or a locker downstairs. I don't know. Any hoozle, we have a huge night of action ahead of you. And for all that and more, I mean, listen, we have a huge main event tonight that is, I mean, how else do you describe it? Empty arena for the Pro Wrestling Magic World Championship. The lit superstar Sebastian Cage taking on the champion Darius Carter.
Sebastian Cage has proven so much here in Pro Wrestling Magic, folks, and do not discount him. Meanwhile, Darius Carter, once he gets his grip on anything here on the Kingdom, it will take an act of God to force it out. I can't wait to see this match go down. Nobody saw it go down because it was an empty arena, so we're all going to see it
live and live for the first time with you guys. And we have so much more to come. And for all the answers that to all the questions you're asking, we have one person who can tell them to you, and that is our GM, Mr. Shane Fair.
Thank you, Mr. Riot. Thank you, Mr. Williams. Now, before we move on, I want to tell everyone here and everyone watching on IWTV, after the main event, there will be one special added event for you, one special attraction. And let me tell you why. You know, Darius Carter's actions at Smiley's Wild Ride, in particular with my father, I know everybody gets in his face and, you know, likes to kid Darius Carter, get in his face. Unfortunately, my father suffered an injury. He dislocated his elbow in a freak accident. So for the safety of the fans, there was only one punishment that was appropriate for Darius Carter. And that was to remove the fans from his match. Because tonight he is going to have an empty arena match with Sebastian Cage. It took place earlier today. We're not going to disclose the results of that, but you can watch it after the main event. So I figured Darius Carter draws his power from the hatred of the fans, and for the safety of the fans, why not kill two birds with one stone and remove the fans from Darius Carter's match? Now that brings me to you, Dad. I guess you need some restitution. We got to take care of dear old Dad. So I am issuing you, as general manager, a one-time use promotional code for 5% off your next ticket purchase. So big hands right there, 5% off. Also, you are also entitled to 2 hot dogs this evening from our concession stand. I understand you're a vegetarian, but you can also munch on the buns, I don't know.
Munch on the buns. Use the hashtag munch on the buns.
Now, we're going to continue right now. This next match is a very special showcase match, and it is a singles match scheduled for one fall. The man in charge of the sound of the gong, Joe the Ref. Introducing first.
Sorry, I don't like him. Don't like him. And this match is going to be another show stealer, I think.
I mean, every time Skye shows up, he's a show stealer.
Making his return to Pro Wrestling Magic from New York City, weighing 180 pounds, fight or flight, Gabriel Skye!
As we mentioned, since Skye started here in the Pro Wrestling Magic Kingdom, he has stolen the show time and time again. And now, in this rubber match of sorts with a competitor he has faced twice before, it may be time again for Gabriel Skye to steal the show here in the Kingdom at Haas Mountain.
Yeah, Ken Broadway, who we'll see in a moment here, may have Skye's number.
There he is, giving homage to the late, great Scott Hall on his entrance. Rest in peace, Scott. Thank you for everything you've done here in professional wrestling. Our best wishes go out to your friends and family during this difficult time. Gabriel Skye appearing to be still in fantastic
and his
shape.
opponent
He takes his training very seriously.
Well, he's going to have to, because he's 0-2 against this guy. Ken Broadway certainly knows it, too.
Cash flow, RSC. Cash flow, RSC. Cash flow, RSC. Cash flow.
That's when your opponent is 0-2.
He is making his long-awaited Pro Wrestling Magic debut. Fighting out of money-making Manhattan, weighing 220 pounds, the Squadron General, Mr. Moneybags, Cash Flow, Ken Broadway.
So make sure he sends some of that cash this way. Over to the commentation station, Mr. Broadway, please.
I'm glad they take some of that. If I can issue a correction here, we've seen Ken Broadway here for us in Magic once before.
That we have. That we have.
Back in 2017, but Skye is winning for Ken Broadway, and he certainly continued to grow as a competitor, making a name.
Since 2017, a lot has changed for Ken Broadway.
A lot has changed in the world too.
A lot has changed in the world. And honestly, at this point, you could say this is a sort of re-debut, relaunch, if you will, for him here in Pro Wrestling Magic. And what a way for him to come back against a man, like as you said, he's beaten twice. Do love me some Ken Broadway though.
Ken, he's all about that cash flow life. He's also all about beating Gabe Skye. You know, anything can happen in pro wrestling. Anything can and has happened in Pro Wrestling Magic. And Gabe Skye, if anybody can make anything happen, it's that man.
Absolutely. That is, if not already, maybe all night, that may be the most accurate thing that you have said and maybe will say.
Hold on a second. I'm not Carlos. You don't need to go out on me like that.
I'm just saying.
I took you to task for that nonsense in the last match with
What
Erica
nonsense?
Lee.
That was Erica Lee. We watched the match.
Don't
The
take it
music
out
was
on
right.
me. These two fantastic competitors are going to put on another barn burner. They're going to steal
This is
the
going to be
show.
this is going to be amazing. This is going to be amazing, as it was the other two times that we had seen these two. If you're a fan of professional wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, this is one to watch. These are two competitors you are going to want to keep your eyes on for years to come.
Sounds like Ken Broadway's got something to say here too. Crowd very divided here in their fandom. Both competitors have wrestled all over the area, so many of our fans are familiar with both of them.
I mean, as we said last month, if you remember, Gabe Skye got a little bit of a chip on his shoulder after stealing the show the last few months. Gone sounds, and we were on, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, it's hard not to, when you have just a roaring approval from the fans month after month like that, it's hard not to let that get to your head. You know, they often say not to do that. Don't grow a chip on your shoulder, and don't change who you are. But you heard it there, Gabe Skye acknowledging the people. He knows the people are here for him. Across from Ken Broadway, the crowd is evenly divided here.
Up and over, these two men know each other very, very well. Head scissors takeover on the Ken Broadway from Gabriel Skye.
That playbook is going to have to continue to grow and get varied. Either competitor is going to come out with an advantage here.
Gabriel Skye had all of those,
Nice
all
sweep.
of those strikes monitored very well. Gabriel Skye said this is Skye's house now. Oh, wait a minute. Watch out. Watch out. Set to take flight. It's Gabe Skye.
Broadway's back up.
Oh! Basement dropkick sends Broadway out, but here we go. Here we go.
Skye changing course here. Now what's he got?
Oh, dodges it. Oh, big PK takes Ken Broadway down to the floor. And that has to hurt, Mark, because as we've said tons of times, we ain't got no room for no silly mats here in the Kingdom. Diving back into the ring is Gabe Skye off the turnbuckle, up and over. What is he thinking here? Orihara moonsault to the outside.
Right to the crowd. And that's exactly why the crowd loves Gabe Skye, and Gabe Skye loves them. He's able to pull moves off like that.
Gabriel Skye now in command of Ken Broadway at the moment, but we've seen Ken Broadway fight his way back from a lot of different circumstances. Wait a second. Right in front of us here. Oh, run everybody. Oh! Ken Broadway's back is now reserved for pain, ladies and gentlemen.
Going to end up with Skye's shoelaces across the chest of Ken Broadway.
Oh. Oh my! I'm not sure everybody heard that. I mean, is he gonna bring him back through again?
He better. The referee's up to 6 right now.
Oh!
Count of 7, guys. You don't want this third match to end in a draw for sure.
8 now from the ref. 9. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, and Broadway just breaking the plane there.
Barely getting in at the last second. Wait a second. What is Gabe thinking here from the ramp?
Oh, and that's a big mistake.
Oh,
big
God.
mistake.
You heard the thud as Gabriel Skye's skull bounced off of our ramp there.
Yeah, Broadway certainly had that move scouted. But when your opponent has his back to you, it's very easy to take advantage of that. Ken Broadway's been around long enough to know what to do.
As you can see, Ken Broadway either favoring the arm or possibly the side, his rib area, after being on the outside and taking some punishment from Gabriel Skye.
Yeah, coming back to bite him, though. Broadway has the size and power advantage in this match.
Stomp to the lower back from Broadway to Skye. Skye definitely feeling the pain after his head bounced off the ramp, and now his back bouncing off the ring. Dropping the elbow down onto the chest. 1. Just a 1 after that lateral press there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Broadway truly believed he was going to get a pinfall there as he's complaining to Joe the ref. But like I said earlier on, you have to make your opponent kick out several times just to drive some air out of the system.
Broadway now taking a little bit of time to show everybody his cash flow. Kick right into the corner, stomping into the throat.
Gotta break that.
And a strut from the money man. Cash flow, Ken Broadway.
Yeah, if you can afford to throw your money around on your entrance, you might as well strut.
And the guy is not struggling for bookings, I'll tell you. He's throwing a lot of money to a lot of people.
He's certainly all over IWTV.
Oh! Big knee right under the chin. Here comes Gabriel Skye. Kick right to the side of the thotch. Oh!
Nice. Ken Broadway keeping up with a diving elbow.
1, 2, and oh! And Broadway taking a little bit of an argument there with the ref yet again.
Yeah, he's been jaw-jacking several times. That's not going to get him the victory here.
No, absolutely not.
What got him the victory was a couple of vicious German suplexes in their first 2 matches here. And you got to look at Gabe Skye.
Oh!
Gabe Skye's going to have that scouted.
Gabe Skye again.
Oh no,
He got caught. As we said, both of these men know each other very well. Holding on to the top rope is Ken Broadway. Rolling through Skye. Oh! Enziguri to the side and the back of the head. And Gabe is feeling it now. Oh,
Nice.
Single leg drop kick into the corner.
Nice boot to the face, a kick to the back of the head. Broadway doesn't know where he is. Tiger suplex perhaps.
My God! 1, 2. Dropping him high on the shoulders and into the neck. What kind of pain does that inflict on a competitor?
Just exposing the shoulders here. Not like I'm a competitor or nothing, but you saw the shoulders exposed as the grapevine between Gabe Skye's arms. And a beautiful picture perfect Tiger suplex. That will get it, usually gets it done.
Here comes Gabriel Skye up on the top rope, but I believe Ken Broadway is back up. He was rolling through as Gabriel Skye. Now here we go. Just a shoulder block.
Very interesting. They're going to try to meet Broadway for power.
Sometimes it's all about the mind games, though, too, Mark. If you run into somebody, knock them off their equilibrium with something they're not expecting, that could change the flow of a matchup. Oh!
Broadway trying to create some space here. Unable to do so as Gabe Skye keeping it close. He's spending. Gabe Skye, Magic loves him, and he loves Magic, but he's taking a lot of time here. What does he have planned here, Jimmy?
I mean, anything is possible when it comes to Gabriel Skye, who's now all the way on top of the ramp. Up and over, but he got caught! Ken Broadway caught him! Oh! Cash flow in the center. 1, 2, no.
Oh, wow.
No. Look at the face of Ken Broadway.
Boy, Skye got a tremendous amount of air on that move. I thought it was going to be 3. Ken Broadway thought it was going to be 3.
Look at this jump again, ladies and gentlemen. Oh! Just caught the power. And then the slam down onto the mat.
Meanwhile, Broadway, perhaps, you see it here, maybe going for that German suplex again, that deadlift-style German suplex.
Possibly a full Nelson. He's got the half in. Here we go. Wait a second. Gabe Skye. Oh!
He had it scouted.
Big double stomp from Gabriel Skye. Driving all of the air out of the lungs of Ken Broadway. Now going back up to the second turnbuckle. Could this be Skye's moment?
Broadway doesn't know where he is. He's dazed.
Up top now is Skye. But I guess wisely, Ken Broadway coming and meeting him at the turnbuckle.
For a moment, he looked out of it, Jimmy. Gabe Skye just not moving fast enough to take advantage of that. Now Broadway trying to meet him on the top. This is super dangerous.
This cannot end well for anybody involved. Ken Broadway saying it's over. But Gabe Skye holding on for dear life, throwing elbows into the throat of Ken Broadway.
Oh, that kick to the side of the head will do it too as he crashes to the mat.
I think he might be out. I think he might be out, Mark. Gabe Skye going up. Could he be zoning in on his first win over Broadway? Oh! Double stomp in between the shoulder blades.
Broadway still on his knees though. He smells victory here.
Smells blood in the water. Blood in the water. Falcon Arrow. He's done it. 1, 2, and no!
He did not do it.
No!
Broadway knows what it's like to go 2 up on Gabe Skye. He's not about to take that L.
Broadway saying,
and Gabe Skye
not yet,
it.
young son.
Look at the face of Gabe Skye.
Here we go
there.
again.
He knows it.
You see on the right side of your screen, ladies and gentlemen, up and then slam down with the Falcon Arrow. Gabe Skye had to believe that was it. Look how deep back he
As I was saying, you saw it on his face before he went to split screen. He knew he had it. He did not, in fact. Now he's got to dig deeper.
Here we go. Broadway crumbling to escape the PK attempt. Just Gabe now arguing with. Oh! Gabe Skye protected the referee, but took the brunt of the force.
Maybe the ref
got him up.
I don't know. Oh, there it is.
1, 2, no!
Oh, wow, that was close. That's how he won those last 2 matches. Ken Broadway can't believe it.
Broadway is in a state of shock.
They brought him to the pay window the last 2 times. Why not try it a third? But unfortunately, that time, Gabe Skye kicking out at 2.99.
Third time was, in fact, the charm for Gabe Skye, but now Broadway has to go deeper into the 1, 2, and wait a second!
No, it was a 2.
No, it was a 2! Knee right under the jaw!
You saw the spit come out of Broadway.
Half suplex, oh my God! The way Broadway was folded up, how sickening!
Oh my God.
Big double drop kick!
Oh, look at the head!
Shotgun style!
Back of the turnbuckle.
Broadway just exploded into the corner.
Gabe Skye almost can't believe it himself, Jimmy. Look at that.
He's going up top. He's got to be quicker than this. Come on, Gabe. Get up there and make it 2-1. Will this be his moment? 450. 1, 2. Gabe Skye. Gabe Skye has done it. He finally puts a W in the column.
This match, Gabriel Skye.
A show-stealing performance by a couple
Look
of
at
stars.
this again as Gabe Skye realizing victory was in his sight. Huge 450 onto the chest. And then 1, 2, it was academic. Finally, Gabriel Skye able to stomp out some unfinished business as he continues to climb the ranks here in Pro Wrestling Magic.
You can see he's all fired up just like you are, Jimmy. He knows how much this means. Getting a victory over an old nemesis here.
Take your roses, Papa. There you go. There you go, Gabe. Well earned. Well freaking earned, Mark. It's like you're playing a video game, you can't beat a boss, you can't beat a boss. Finally, something just clicks, and you've finally been able to get to the next level.
I just go look at my game sheet.
Not surprised, Mark. Not surprised. There he is. Big victory for Gabe.
You gotta believe he's already planning for his next move here in the Kingdom.
Well, I'd love to see what's next for him. Now he's going to take a little extra to the pay window with him, thanks to Ken Broadway. You got to believe he's rubbing a little salt in the wound, a little stain inside the mind of one Mr. Ken Broadway. Cannot wait to see what's next for Gabriel Skye. But I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, what is next up here at Pro Wrestling Magic presents Haas Mountain again. Jimmy Riot, Mr. Mark Williams, alone at last, my friend. Thank God. Thank God we were able to do things the right way.
Yes, that's right. Not one peep from Carlos down in the bunker here below the KOC.
Well, we did throw the key away, right?
Speaking of bumps in the bunker here, Tyree Taylor and Steve Pena are about to go to war. We saw it happen last month as well. We saw them spill out during the show, continuing a battle from earlier on. They're taking that fight to the ring right now, tonight. There will be a winner. Well, I hope there'll be a winner.
They could not be contained all show last month. Now they're going to go one-on-one in a Dark Arts Fast Pass match, and for all the answers to what that possibly could mean, we got to take you up to the sultry, Mr. Shane Fair.
Thank you, Mr. Riot. We are back. Now I want to remind the fans, don't spend any of those hundreds that you found out of respect to the Secret Service and the Department of Treasury. Just a little message. Now, we're going to continue right now with our Fast Pass match. Sorry, Shin. Our Fast Pass match. That is a term that we use in Pro Wrestling Magic that has become synonymous with opportunity, and tonight is no different because tonight is the Dark Arts Fast Pass match. That's right, the winner of this contest will advance to the front of the line, and they will be able to choose a future event where they will compete for the Dark Arts Championship. So, with that being said, this is our Dark Arts You know what? One more thing. Let's get a fair decision tonight. Yes, Trey and Azrael of Hispanos Unidos are banned from ringside, okay?
Big news.
But to make it fair,
very smart move from the GM.
Isaiah Wolf and Marcus Marquis of Prolific are also banned from ringside. So I know we gotta keep it balanced. I'm sorry. But if you see either one of those four gentlemen, I want you to call for that gong faster than Chuck Barris. It's a dated reference. You know, I know you like them, but that is the rules that we're gonna implore tonight for this, your Dark Arts Fast Pass match. This is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
I've been looking forward to this match since it was announced, especially after what happened last month, Mark.
I have to say, though, I'm a little surprised, though, because whoever wins this Fast Pass match will be a challenger for your boy Evan Cross's Dark Arts Championship. So how excited are you really, Jimmy?
Very. The God of Drivers loves competition. We love competition at the
He is representing Hispanos Unidos from the South Bronx, weighing 225 pounds, Steve Pena!
Pena wasting no time, getting ready. He is set for this huge Haas fight.
He doesn't back down from the fight. Doesn't matter how big or how small the opponent is.
People love him, and they should. He's a
his opponent.
People love Tyree Taylor too, and I think also the fans, they realize, as they were saw last month, they're gonna get a war here. I can't wait.
Prolific, it's all business. We all in this. We want more.
You can watch out.
He is representing Prolific, fighting out of Crown Heights and weighing
the short straw. Nick's shin has to try and get in between these two mammoth beasts. I am looking forward to this big time.
Nick's eyes, his life flashed before his eyes, pardon me, folks, when he saw Tyree Taylor make a beeline towards Pena in his direction. Here we go.
Their gong sounds when we were on. These two men are about to kick the shit out of each other, ladies and gentlemen, and it is starting fast and furious.
Both men wearing down the other's chest.
And they're just getting started. You can see the look on their face. Greco-Roman knuckle lock now, and they're just headbutting each other in the chest. They are just throwing bombs, Mark.
Very dangerous. You skull-on-skull contact, if you happen to headbutt your opponent there, that is some vicious stuff, especially early on in the contest. Daniel says, bring it on. Taylor's going to do just that. This machine gun shot bringing Pena into the corner.
Well, finally, there's a little bit of worry on the face of Steve Pena, not calling out more from Tyree Taylor.
I don't see any worry on Steve Pena's face. I mean, he relishes it. We saw them fight twice last month.
They fought the entire night. The ring was getting teared down, and they were in the parking lot murderizing each other out there.
Taylor, nice swing shot maneuver by Tyree Taylor.
He's over 300 pounds, and he's hopping around like he's Gabriel Skye.
All three guys in Prolific hop around just like that. They can move. And yet Taylor's considered the Haas, north of 300 pounds.
It's a double bounce into a corkscrew European uppercut from a man north of 300 pounds.
And I don't know if counting either man out is going to do any good here, Nick. You might as well just stop counting. Let it happen.
Nick Shin has, like, as I said, has quite the task ahead of him, but he is a senior referee for a reason. Oh, wait a second. They are back in this area of, they are right back here toward us. Oh! This is a little close for comfort for me. But now they are moving to the other side of the arena here. Oh! Just dumped onto one of the merch tables we have here. Hide your kids, ladies and gentlemen, because these two beasts will not be
Tyree
contained.
Taylor trying to buy himself a little bit of space, perhaps. All credit to Pena, Golden Glove style boxer. He knows what he's doing out there.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh!
Ducking the lariat. Ducking that vicious lariat. Oh, and just upside the side of the head.
Just, I mean, these two.
Oh, wow.
Well, when fists won't do it the right way, solid steel will definitely fill in the gaps.
When you're on with the Spanos Unidos, you learn tricks like that from guys like Azrael and Donovan with their years in the business.
Absolutely. They are not going to, breaking the plane again.
Pena knows what he's doing out there.
That again comes from Donovan and Azrael and everybody else involved in Hispanos Unidos. Oh! Saito suplex. Just dumping Taylor up onto his shoulders. 1-2.
Yeah, you can see the air leave Tyree Taylor's body there on the impact of the Saito suplex.
Boom. Just stomping right into the shoulder, it looks like, Mark.
Yeah, he's going to dislocate it if he can do it. And that's a very smart play, too, because Taylor has the power advantage in this match.
Steve Pena will tear it off and beat him with it. 1, 2. As always, Nick Shin in great ring position there to make sure that the shoulders were indeed down. Oh, Pena standing on the hand of Taylor now. Stomping onto the foot, though, is Taylor to Pena. Big headbutt again. Oh, off the ropes he goes. Nobody home for the close. Oh!
Nice impact. Oh, but look at Pena landed on the back of his head as well.
He just, I assume he was, 1, 2. I assume maybe Pena was going for a, like, twisting European uppercut. but he sort of lawn darted himself into the chest of Tyree Taylor, just snapping the neck into the massive chest of Taylor.
You don't want to do that. Give yourself whiplash on the chest of a guy well over 300 pounds here.
It's like running into a brick wall.
Very unintended consequences.
Just chopping at the face with the back of the hand. Big chop under the jaw that time. And another one. Oh,
blocking the third
caught. Big Spartan kick sends Steve Pena back into the corner. Big splash from Taylor. Oh my! The agility of Taylor.
Nice back grip.
And a textbook elbow drop there from Taylor. What a combination of moves there.
Yes, and a nice quick way to get a pinfall going there on the heel trip and the elbow drop. Relatively effortless by a big man. You don't expect to see that. You expect to see slams and throws instead of a trip and an elbow drop. And I don't doubt that Tyree Taylor knows that, getting under the skull of his opponents. Potter's Field, maybe no.
Oh! Single knee to the side of the head. 1, 2, and just a 2.
The shoulder just barely came up. Tyree Taylor just grasping there at the end. Steve Pena can't believe it. Certainly was a close one.
Pena looked out of breath and a little distraught to know that that move didn't seal the end for Mr. Taylor.
If his boys can't be at ringside, he's going to try to make ringside his helper. He's taking the turnbuckle pad off. Right behind you, buddy.
Well, I mean, he's eagle-eyed for most of the time. We can't necessarily fault him on that.
I love Nick Shea.
Oh, just dropping the point of the elbow while the referee
was distracted. No, he's caught.
Wait a second. I heard the chain. He has the chain in his hand.
That's Tyree Taylor's chain. He's still on his feet.
Knee pad down. Big single knee. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Steve Pena just stole one, and it's going to face Everett Cross at a time of his choosing.
The winner of this match, and now the holder of the Dark Arts Fast Pass, Steve Pena.
Perhaps Everett Cross's days as Dark Arts champion is numbered here, Jimmy.
Look at this. You see the chain on the hand, and all it took was the knee pad to come down and a shot right to the face and a roll right into the cover. Nick Shin finally back from changing the pad. Unfortunately missed the chain. And now Steve Pena has the Dark Arts title in his sights.
Even without his boy Sonitos at ringside, Steve Pena finding an underhanded way to win here. It's rather unfortunate to see, if you ask me. Vinny.
May not like the way he did it, but a W goes in the win column anyway. For Steve Pena representing Hispanos Unidos. Ladies and gentlemen, I fear for what's going to happen to the Dark Arts Championship if Steve Pena were to win in his match against Everett Cross when that takes place. But ladies and gentlemen, we have so much more coming up. A late addition to the card as of, I believe, yesterday, maybe even earlier today. Vinny Pacifico is in the building. We have Steve Off coming up in a Pure Rules match. We have, of course, Dan Maff and Adam Kerr in that ultimate Haas fight, and the Tag Team Championships, and the exclusive presentation of our first ever empty arena match for the Pro Wrestling Magic World Championship. Make sure to get your thumbs a-firing. Use the hashtag right above me, Haas Mountain. Hashtag This Is Magic, at Pro Wrestling Magic, at Wrestling Magic on the Twitter.
Don't forget Facebook and Instagram and Pro Wrestling Tees and all other social media sites.
Make sure to tell your friends what they're missing, because Haas Mountain is just getting rolling, baby. We're on to match number 4, so take a deep breath, take a sip of your favorite beverage, and let's listen to the dulcet tones of Mr. Shane Fair.
Cheers, Mr. Riot. Now we are going to continue. How about another debut? We've had a few debuts tonight. Mr. TM Stevens sliding in the DMs. Mr. TM Stevens You ready for our next singles match? Oh my goodness. Beloved, you're gonna give Shin a run for his money. Okay, it is time now for a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Everyone always comes alive for one of the best themes here in Pro Wrestling Magic, and one of our big up-and-coming stars, the Kid.
He is fighting out of Staten Island, New York, and weighing 170 pounds. He is the one you can count on, but you can't count out. The Kid, Vinny Pacifico.
Winner of the 2022 Chad Adams Memorial Rumble, still has that big world title opportunity coming up. I believe next month.
Yes, next month. We'll see who walks out Pro Wrestling Magic champion at the end of our broadcast as we go to the empty arena match taped earlier. Vinny Pacifico show will be watching. Very infectious theme song by Vinny Pacifico.
Backstreet's back, all right, my
And his opponent.
PSB for life. Here we go. You want a star? We'll bring you a goddamn star.
He is making his Pro Wrestling Magic debut, fighting out of Long Beach Island, New Jersey, weighing 217 pounds. He is a former Ring of Honor Tag Team Champion and the current Ring of Honor TV Champion, the Big Dog, Rhett.
I've watched his career over the last 10 years or so. He's reinventing himself as a member of the foundation here. There's a lot of talent, a lot of knowledge. He's 17 years in the business. This is the type of wrestler Vinny Pacifico, I think, wants to see himself as. He's a talented technician.
Well, this match may not be for the Ring of Honor television title, but this is still a huge, huge moment and opportunity for Vinny Pacifico as he climbs ever closer to his Pro Wrestling Magic World title opportunity. And Rhett Titus here making his debut. A lot of debuts here tonight, Mark, but will we see Rhett squash the hopes and dreams of the Kid here?
I think it's going to be a very even contest here, and let's not forget, Vinny has some experience in Ring of Honor towards the end of their last run. We hope to see them back for the benefit of pro wrestling real soon as the Code of Honor in the ring.
Just saying, TK, we're here for you.
We're certainly here. Follow me on Twitter.
At Mr. Riot and at Mark Handelman.
Mark isn't here. Mark with a K.
Mark isn't here. Sorry about that. Sorry. I forget. You changed it so consistently.
That's right. Mark is here for you, TK, though. Hint, hint.
Yes. And Mr. Riot, if you're nasty, TK.
But honestly, take a look at these two competitors in the ring, and these two guys are what we call TV ready. Look at Rhett Titus, always in phenomenal shape.
I mean, very few people in this building look as good as Rhett Titus does today. Just saying.
Dare I say, no one looks better than Rhett Titus right now.
Wow, look at the intensity on that lockup.
Usually Rhett lets you know that, but since aligning with the foundation, Jonathan Gresham, Tracy Williams, etc., he's almost letting this technician side out of him. A new side to Rhett Titus's game.
Well, if you have the tools in your arsenal, whether you pick them up 5 years in, 10 years in, if you had them from day one, why not showcase them?
Yes.
Especially as the Ring of Honor television champion.
That's right. You know, there's a whole lot of responsibility on your lap as a champion, especially with the story and history of Ring of Honor. Rhett Titus certainly knows that, being in that company for so long and so many different incarnations.
Some might say the foundation of professional wrestling has its roots in Ring of Honor.
Oh, it absolutely does. And I know Vinny Pacifico is the sort of guy who believes that as well. It was a very big deal when he made it to Ring of Honor. This is the sort of match that Vinny Pacifico excels in, too. He wants to get down on the mat. He wants to roll around. He knows what he's doing. Great transition out from the bottom there. It's Vinny Pacifico back to his feet.
Oh! Rolling through, but he still has the head captured.
Using his own ankle as a force of momentum in that roll through. Rhett Titus tries to maintain control, and there he goes, going for the leg and the ankle.
Look at the point of the elbow right behind the knee. The linchpin of the lower body, if I say so myself.
And you gotta believe all that time with Gresham, with Williams, adding even more to Rhett Titus's very deep playbook as a professional wrestler.
I mean, you can't get two more technically sound individuals than Gresham.
Two of the absolute best. And Donovan Gresham literally taking over the world right now. Standing switches aplenty here.
A little bit more honor in our ring right now. Little game recognized game, Mark.
Yes, and you know, Rhett Titus certainly does his homework here. I don't know if he quite expected Vinny Pacifico to go switch for switch there, and he's got to give the respect.
Vinny now just trying to roll through. Rhett had him behind the head. Now behind the, in a hammerlock situation. Fireman's carry takeover from Rhett. Has Vinny back down, knee firmly placed into the ear and temple of Vinny Pacifico.
That's right. Vinny, though, not wasting too much time getting up from that. Now switching the arm around.
Look at the smile on Rhett's face.
Rhett Titus has had plenty of wars and all that experience in the ring. There's nothing new to him.
Oh, single leg drop kick. Turns Rhett around. Big neck breaker from the kid. 1, 2. I'm going to say 1.5.
Rhett's not going to stay down on that mat for long there.
Ooh. Elbow right to the neck.
Yeah, and you know what? As an opponent, when you see somebody in the ring clutching a body part, that's a giant bullseye.
Absolutely. Now, again, going back to that neck there.
Precisely, yes.
Vinny has found a spot that he is going to work on.
I thought he was trying to fish hook him.
Well, I mean, I don't think he would have to. Look at Rhett's mouth already bloodied early in this match. All it takes is one good shot.
Oh, and speaking of the second good shot there, right across the cheek.
Now just holding on.
Standing cravat, roll through though by Titus, trying to get out of it, maintaining the cravat.
But Vinny just has his fingers firmly hooked in there.
Yes, he does.
And another shot to the neck. It appears Vinny Pacifico is trying to wear down that neck, break that neck down so that he can roll out of here with a victory leading in to his big title match next month.
Yeah, he's made his game plan known. Rhett Titus knows that.
Oh!
And maybe Titus is going to turn that game plan around and go for the lower back. We saw that backbreaker.
It appears that Rhett has zeroed in on that lower back. Oh, look at the anguish on the face of the kid. Again.
Going for the other side of the ring. Dumping on the back of his neck and his head.
And the back still hitting the mat. Still can't feel good, Mark.
No, but that also took a little bit out of Rhett Titus. You see, he's still clutching his shoulder. He's still clutching his neck. But for a guy, if I'm built like Rhett Titus, I mean, you can throw around a guy real easily without expending too much energy there.
You can hear the fans here in attendance shouting Vinny out. We've learned that over the last few months. Comes in #1 in the Chad Adams Rumble. Goes the distance.
That was a splash, by the way, on the back, the upper back of Vinny Pacifico. Very interesting move by Rhett Titus.
Yeah, you don't normally see a splash done to the shoulder area while someone's on their knees. Oh my God!
It's right there. He's got the rope.
And there's that ring awareness of the kid, though. He spent a lot of time working lately on being in the ring, because nothing prepares you for a big match or any match like being in the ring, and that shows right there.
And with his eyes set on Darius Carter for the Pro Wrestling Magic Championship, you have to be very familiar with the ring.
One,
you know, Darius
two.
Carter certainly is.
Gut-wrench suplex there, almost got him a 3 count there, but Vinny not one to be counted out. Oh! Caught him and then into a belly-to-belly suplex. 1, 2, and no. No. Senior referee DM Stevens with a fierce eye, a close eye on the competition here.
Oh, grapevine. The waist maybe trying to pull back on the neck, squeezing from the waist, a little bit of the rib cage there as well. I thought Titus was going to grab the chin lock there, pull back from the neck.
Just squeezing the air, trying to crack a rib.
And making Vinny exert more pressure on that region of the body, trying to roll over for the rope.
Oh, wait.
Nice pin combination.
1, 2. Oh, but Vinny now turning the tables.
Very
1,
smart.
2.
Very smart.
As we said, all that training Vinny's been doing is paying off.
Oh, drop kick miss.
Oh, but Vinny held off, trying to get him for a suplex. Titus able to get out of it though.
We're going back to what we started with the mat wrestling here. The man staying down for long.
1. There's that German suplex Vinny was looking for.
Boy, all of that impact on the back of the prone neck of Rhett Titus has been favoring it all match.
You can see Vinny shaking with anticipation. You can see the desire in his eyes. Oh, splash elbow combination, and another one. But here's Rhett. Oh! And another one in the corner. Aido suplex.
Pacifico's out of it. They almost got to his feet. It's crumping right back down.
Oh!
How did he do that?
Dynamite dropkick sends Titus into the corner, and the crowd is now coming alive for the kid. One more time.
That second win by Vinny Pacifico is just feeling the love from the crowd.
This may be his 3rd win. He may have infinite wins.
Well, when he's got a title opportunity in front of him in roughly a month, he's not about to take another L like he did last month against EC3.
I mean, that loss, I mean, he fought his heart out in that match. And, you know, they did what they could. Vinny did what he could to try and outlast, but I think this might be his moment to start turning things around. As you see with the clubbing forearm into the shoulder blades. And, oh, going for an Olympic slam possibly. Hurricane Rana flatlines Rhett Titus.
Interesting variation there, driving his face into the mat. Now on the apron, Vinny's got to improvise and pull out a new move here.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Hanging DDT spiking Rhett Titus.
By the way,
2.
I believe that's a move you see out of Darius Carter's playbook too, maybe sending a message to the champion.
Possibly sending a message, possibly just letting him know that, hey, I've been doing my research. I've been watching your stuff as well.
We're going to take a look at that DDT
again. Watch how he pulls him out just a little further and then spikes the head down. And you can see the look in the eye of Rhett Titus. Didn't even know where he was in that moment. Now potentially setting up for a big, here we go.
Big slam countered.
Trying again. But Titus still able to shift his weight down to the lower part of his body and get out of it. Wait a minute, no! Look at this maneuver here.
Backbreaker now, a whirly bird. Look at the power.
And slamming him down. That's what it takes to be 1, 2. Oh. That's what it takes to be Ring of Honor TV champion. You gotta be able to single leg grab.
Driving the knee into the lower back, single leg grab.
Vinny in a world of pain, still getting that lower back demolished by the Ring of Honor television champion.
Boy, he's trying to stretch the left side of his body here. Vinny trying to roll out of it, now using the boot to his advantage.
Just swinging and hitting anything that moves.
Oh, and Titus now kicking the lower back, trying to add that momentum. Finally freeing himself from the clutches of the ROH TV champion.
Wait a second, he's got it. Maybe this is it. Olympic slam! Is this it for Vinny?
Center of the
cover
ring,
him, kid. Cover him, kid. How?
Oh, he floats over.
He floats over. Could this be his moment? Will things turn around?
Titus inching closer and closer to the rope. Wait a second.
Look at the way he's wrenching
Stevens
back on the top of the
call.
head. Wait a second. Roll up, 1, 2, no. Crucifix, 1, 2, no. Nobody over for the clothesline. Big drop kick.
Beautiful drop kick. Look at the area that Titus got.
Elevation. 1, 2, and wow. I couldn't tell from my perspective here, but Rhett Titus able to pick up the victory.
Here is your winner,
on an
the
incredible
Ring of Honor TV champion, Rhett Titus.
Wow. Look at the marks on the face of the Ring of Honor television champion. And Vinny Pacifico out for the count right now.
Titus is going to wear those battle scars for a while, even though Vinny came up with a loss. Titus is going to look in the mirror tomorrow morning and realize he was in a war as a kid.
Titus leaving his mark, figuratively and literally, on the Ring of Honor television champion. Titus calling for his music to be cut off. Now it's something to say.
Excuse me, guys. I'm a little winded right here right now. My neck's hurting a little bit because I just went toe-to-toe with one fierce competitor. And even though you didn't pin Rhett Titus' shoulders to the mat tonight, you showed that you truly don't count Vinny out. Put her there, brother. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't count Vinny out. Don't count Vinny out. Don't count Vinny out. Don't count Vinny.
A great sign of respect on the ROH TV champion, Rhett Titus.
Obviously, Code of Honor is very deep in the soul of the Ring of Honor television champion, and recognizing that Vinny did everything that he possibly could to come away with the win, and it was just this close,
Just
Mark.
this close, but you know what's even closer, though? He has got that title opportunity coming up next month. He's gone 1-2 in these last 3 series of matches. That may weigh on Vinny's conscience. We'll have to find out next month.
Well, Vinny's been doing his research. We saw it during that match. We are just under halfway through Haas Mountain. Don't forget to use the hashtag, ladies and gentlemen. I, again, am Jimmy Riot here with Mr. Mark Williams, and I'm taking a page, and we are moving on, ladies and gentlemen, because we have a Pure Rules match coming up next.
Speaking of honor,
Steve Off has a lot to prove, not only to himself, but to his former tag team partner. And right now could be the next big moment in the story of Steve Off. And we're going to have to find out as he goes up against the world-famous CB. Let's take us back up to the dapper, the beautiful, the lovely, the sexy Mr. Shane Fair.
Thank you, Mr. Williams, and thank you, Mr. Riot. Now we're in for a treat. It's going to be a tough one for you, man. You're going to earn your pay on this one. This is a Pure Rules match. Okay, now let's go over the rules, everybody. This is a very special match, and we're in for a treat this evening. Each wrestler has 3 allotted rope breaks. Once all 3 have been exhausted, all submissions and pins underneath the rope are considered legal, and rope breaks will not apply for that opponent. No closed fist punches to the head are permitted. There will be 1 warning, after which any closed fist punch to the head will result in the loss of one of the 3 aforementioned rope breaks. Now, should they have none remaining, at that point it will be declared a disqualification. Thirdly, should either competitor be knocked to the ground at any point, the referee will initiate a 20 count. Should the 20 count be reached, it will be declared a knockout. With that being said, welcome to this Pure Rules match. scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he is fighting out of Cliffside Park, New Jersey, weighing 206 pounds, the indestructible Steve Off.
The Penguin looking fierce, looking ready, looking rough, looking ready for this Pure Rules match after his exciting brawl with Preacher just last month.
Yes, if anything, he's looking for Alex Ryman. His suspension expires next month.
There's his heel son Luke out in the front row.
Hope he doesn't get involved or else off night it's going to get even worse.
That's true. He might do a run-in for his opponent. Look at the eyes, the intensity of the indestructible Steve Off.
He's always intense. He's got to save some of that though for Ryman.
Oh, I'm sure there's no lack of intensity once that guy gets back in the States.
And his opponent in tonight's Pure Rules match.
Oh.
I can dig it.
Oh.
It's a chill wave going up in here.
Hell yeah. Keep them songs to study to bumping. Oh, the build-up. Anticipation.
Fighting out of Trenton, New Jersey, weighing 151 pounds, the Drip God, the world famous CB!
Been a little while since we've seen CB here in the Kingdom, Mark.
Yes, it has been a long while here. CB is well known all around the world, really. He has his fingerprints on so many different pro wrestlers going all around the world.
Absolutely.
Steve Off actually saying that he saw world famous CB's pro wrestling when he cracked in with the Ring of Honor school. So these guys might be familiar with each other in one way or another.
They are very, very familiar with one another. They go way, way back.
And it'll be interesting to see what Steve Off can learn from CB here in a very different style match. Almost like the anti-Dark Arts match here in a pure rules match.
There you go. Gong sounded, and we are on Pure Rules match. The indestructible Steve Off taking on the Drip God, the world famous CB. Go behind by CB. Now a hammerlock. The brilliant inhabitants of the kingdom are alive here tonight for Haas Mountain. They have been on board from the jump, Mark. And what an incredible rest of the night we have coming up. Tag team titles, junior heavyweight title, an ultimate Haas fight, and our first ever empty arena match.
Oh, things
for the world title,
yes, things keep getting better and better here.
CB just trying to wiggle out, and he does.
Yeah, Steve Off's got to give his props there.
Well, no props are going to be given when Ryman and Off are in the same building again.
Oh, you know, he's jonesing for that. It'd be interesting to see what Steve Off can add to his arsenal here in a pure rules match, because really, when he gets in the face of Alex Ryman, I'm not sure any rules are going to apply.
Oh no, I mean those two. I mean we're better off just turning the lights out and letting those two guys murderize each other, because they're not going to be able to be held back. And if that match were to end on a disqualification, if and when it happens, it would be a travesty not only to us as the fans, but to Steve and Alex, who deserve the opportunity to beat the shit out of one another.
Oh, we certainly do. But I just wonder if Alex Ryman even. I mean, if he has anything to add to Steve Off. He's already beat the crap out of him months ago when he turned his back on the American Murder Society. So right now, Ryman's one up on Steve Off, and Steve Off wants to certainly get that comeuppance.
That's one rope break there for Steve Off.
Steve Off has used 1 rope break, 2 remain.
2 left for Steve Off. And CB knew what he was doing. Look at the smirk. The man is endlessly brilliant when it comes to the world of professional wrestling, Mark.
He's a head trainer of the Worldwide Wrestling Dojo. So many competitors all over the world have come through that dojo. You saw Rhett Titus earlier. CB, just like Titus, is stable in Ring of Honor.
With wrist control is Steve Off. The smirk now growing on the face of the thick penguin, Steve Off. And yes, for those people who've been watching along, no, I will not let that go. Just like how Steve Off isn't letting the wrist go of the world famous CB.
Well, it's very hard to get into a hold-to-hold contest with CB here. He knows so many of them and how to chain them together. And in Steve Off's matches, especially in his old tag team, we're not used to seeing him really do hold-for-hold moves here. So if anything, this does add to Steve Off's arsenal. He will learn something here. There are plenty of submission holds to apply to do plenty of damage.
Oh, snap there.
Nice snap.
Right back. But again, Steve Off able to get out and regain wrist control.
The world famous CB has used 1 rope break.
There you go.
Both
Turnabout is
competitors
fair play.
have 2 remaining.
Steve Off knew just what he was doing, just as CB knew what he was doing earlier. Now just shove it into the face. Oh.
We joke about the Maniac being unchained, but Steve Off is a very capable, knowledgeable wrestler. Let's not undersell that.
Under the ropes he goes, up and over. Nobody holding the topsy-turvy there. Shoulder block, takedown, takes down CB. Up and over goes Steve Off. Oh, oh! Taking him over with the wrist. Now CB trying to, oh, but again, Steve Off really on top of it, looking in great shape doing it as well.
There's that second rope break.
World famous CB has used his 2nd rope break.
What was that, 30
1
seconds
remain.
apart at most?
Yeah, it wasn't very long, so very interesting. You know, with the dark arts matches that we usually see here, each competitor gets 1 rope break. You never want to see them used so early in the match, but here CB has used 2 of his 3. And we're only, what,
1
4 or 5 minutes in?
warning to the world famous CB for a closed fist punch to the head.
1 warning is maybe all he'll need, though, with that closed fist punch. That could do a lot of damage.
I don't know, CB even looked a little surprised that he got caught on that. Maybe his instinct as a wrestler to use that closed fist for the added emphasis on a blow.
Handstand knees into the chest. Amazing display of athleticism and talent for CB.
Over the years, CB has put on a good amount of weight, added muscle, not looking like the competitor I once saw as he got his start in pro wrestling.
No, absolutely not. I mean, it's been a long time coming for CB, and, you know, it's a moniker, yes, but he is world famous. World traveled and battle hardened. Sorry.
I'm sure Jushin Liger taught him things on his diet, how to improve his diet and build some muscle mass.
Big back elbow. Now up and big elbow right to the chest again. It seems CB is maybe zeroing in on the chest mark.
Yeah, I mean, that's the biggest part of Steve's mind. You might as well zero in on it. And like you're so prone to say, if you drive the oxygen out of your opponent's body, he's not going to be able to stand. He's not going to be able to attack.
Can't attack, you can't fight.
That's right.
Can't fight, you can't win. Can't win, what are you doing?
And what these 2 guys are doing are paintbrushing each other. Steve Off has had enough of that.
Steve Off ready to throw bombs with CB. Nobody home in the corner there. Foot getting caught by CB. Oh!
That could tear a knee. Generally, Steve Off does not want to have to deal with leg issues leading up to his match. What he wants a match with Ryman. Now with an STF, cranking the arm back, folding the leg over. But Steve Off, being a bigger competitor here, very easily getting to the bottom rope.
Last thing Steve Off needs as you were saying, is a debilitating injury that's going to put him on the shelf with
Steve
Alex
Hoff
coming
has
back.
used his second rope break. One remains now for him as well.
Very smartly using a rope break there to lessen the wear and tear on the body.
You got to use it ASAP. Because soon.
Oh, just turning the ankle, Jimmy. Look at that.
Soon, you would think soon. Both of these men are going to be out of rope breaks, and we're going to see a very different.
He's daring Steve to use the rope break. He's daring him.
And then just driving the leg into the mat there, rather. And kipping up is the world famous CB. Now just working on this leg.
Yeah, you saw, we were talking earlier about zeroing in on the chest. Now CB zeroing in on the left ankle of Steve Off, but the leg power just a little too much. Off's trying to buy himself some space. He does not want to use that last rope break. He's got to get up to his feet, but can't even put any weight on it.
Well, not a lot, as we saw from the first two of those attempts to throw CB out of the ring, but then that last one definitely had a little bit more oomph behind it. Maybe he's just trying, as you see here, he's just trying to knock some feeling back into that knee.
Yeah, very smart, buying a little extra space, a little extra time, shakes him right back into his knee and his ankle.
Short arm clothesline. You can see the pain etched onto the face of Steve Off.
This is what Steve is good at. He's good at throwing punches, throwing lariats, bringing his opponent to the mat.
That smash mouth style, that, oh, cutter from Steve Off. 1, 2, and, oof. So close, yet so far.
The CB has been through plenty of wars in all his time in the business. And he can take a tremendous amount of punishment. There's a lot of heart in CB.
Now ripcord, punch! Nobody home there for that one. CB out of the ring now, onto the apron.
You can see Steve Off.
Uh-oh.
He's struggling now to put weight on the leg. CB sees it.
Oh, my goodness.
Innovative and dangerous, tying the legs up in the ropes.
Steve Off with nowhere to go.
Yeah, absorbing that kick that CB just threw in there. He had nowhere to go. He absorbed it all.
1, 2. Steve Off still able to kick out. Still has some fight, some fire burning.
Palm strike on Liger.
Oh, clothesline. Here comes Off though. Up and, oh, he's got him right to the back of the neck. Could this be it? Oh, but he's got to drag himself over because of the leg. There's the last rope break.
The world famous CB has used his third and final rope break.
Nothing else to
None
do
remain.
there by using that rope.
One remains for Steve Off.
Used that move before with his former tag team partner.
Well, I mean, you gotta think that if he wasn't close to the as close to the ropes, CB would not have been able to get the energy to kick out of that.
Yeah, it's certainly a dangerous thing going there. As both men, we get further into this match, you're now struggling to breathe and to put some power behind those strikes.
Ooh!
Now going to the throat is a very interesting option.
I mean, at this point, at this juncture in the match, you gotta just go for anything. Oh, kick to the leg.
Yeah, he deked him. And now returning to the leg.
Oh, roll up. Steve Off almost stole one.
Oh, there's that closed fist. He gets one.
Steve Off has been issued a warning for closed fist punch to the head.
Yeah, but that might have been good enough. This deep in the game, you have to think that this has got to be the right time to use that closed fist.
Yes, and CB struggling to get to his feet. But that closed fist certainly buying him a moment. Oh, splitting the rope because there's no rope break here.
No rope break.
He used it up.
And there it is. Steve Off tapped out the world famous CB.
The winner of the Pure Rules match, the result of a submission, the indestructible Steve Off.
We joke a lot of times about Steve Off being crazy, but he certainly knows a thing or two about wrestling as a group there. He knew CB was out of rope breaks. He could pull back on that choke and get the tap because CB had nowhere to go.
Great to see Steve be able to change up his game after that big match with Preacher last month and coming here in that Pure Rules match and just be able to tap out the world famous CB. And there's that respect. Long-time friends in this business, Steve Off and CB. I'm calling over his son Luke. It's Steve Off.
He's got to hit him in the head with a Lego.
There it is. The thing that means the most to Steve Off and everybody here is family. And that is the family here at the core, at the center of Pro Wrestling Magic.
He's going to go far in the business and Steve tells him to hand it to the camera and wave it home.
There you go, buddy. Future star of the business right there. Heel son Luke. But you gotta believe, if not next month, that very, very soon, Steve Off is gonna be facing off against Alex Ryman one-on-one.
Yeah, we know Steve Off is rushing for that match. Let's rush for the microphone. Let's hear what he has to say.
Damn, that hurt.
Oh, man.
Luke. Hey, Luke. That was for you, buddy. That was for you, buddy. But now, it's a fun, competitive, athletic wrestling contest. However, on April 23rd, I want something a little different right here. I think you know where I'm going with this. Alex Ryman! Yeah! You know where I'm gonna be. I know where you're gonna be. Why don't we do this AMS style? Me and you, one-on-one. No bitch-assness. No ball shots, no pipes, no sneak attacks. Just me and you. And I can show the whole world what your old lady already knows. You don't measure up.
Gauntlet has been thrown by Steve Off.
Shit! World star, ladies and gentlemen.
You can keep her, but what you can't keep is that head on your damn shoulders. Because if you accept this challenge, if you show up here April 23rd at Pro Wrestling Magic's Carousel of Progress 7-year anniversary spectacular, if you step up, it's lights off.
The gauntlet being thrown down by the thick penguin Steve Off for next month at Carousel of Progress. Might as well call it Carousel of Pain when those two gentlemen step into the ring with one another because it's going to be mayhem. Blood on the ring.
Steve Off, you got your match. We'll see you after your suspension's over, Alex. We got a big present for you for a welcome home.
It's official, according to the GM Shane Fair. It's gonna happen one-on-one. Steve Off, Alex Ryman, former partners explode all over the kingdom at Carousel of Progress, our 7th anniversary show. Can you believe it's been 7 fucking years?
Crazy, man. What a ride. What a ride.
Ooh, geez,
That's why it's all a
getting
ride
fucking
theme
old.
season, guys.
Jeez. All right, well, we got plenty more coming up. Next up is our World Tag Team title match between Death Row, John Tella, and the former Meadowlands monster, Bruno, taking on Project Mayhem, Smiley, and Elijah Eden. I can't wait to see what the rest of this night's going to hold, so let's roll right into Shane Fair.
Thank you, Mr. Riot. And you heard Mr. Riot. Are you ready for another championship match? I'm going to need a little bit more than that. I hate to do the replay, but are you ready for the Pro Wrestling Magic World Tag Team Championship? Oh, hell yeah, then. Let's start. This match is for the Pro Wrestling Magic World Tag Team Championship and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first,
They're the challengers. Project Mayhem, all in one. Bringing out that chair that Smiley says he has reserved for the Pro Wrestling Magic GM, Shane Fair.
You can see on the broadcast currently, our referee trying to calm Shane down. Shane's incredulous right now because he knows what Smiley has in mind, bringing that chair to the ring. I don't know where these guys will stop. Certainly, if they get what they want and they whack the brains out of Shane Fair, I don't think it's going to stop there. They want the tag team title. Smiley wants the world heavyweight title. They all want respect.
And their opponents. No.
Well, here we go. The new aptly named Death Row and the brand new Pro Wrestling Magic World Tag Team Champions.
These big bad men normally don't want to face.
The first ever Triple Crown winner in all of Pro Wrestling Magic. El Oso Blanco, the former Pro Wrestling Magic World Champion, Dark Arts Champion, now Tag Team Champion. The man, the myth, the legend, the former Meadowlands Monster. Now, just Bruno.
The crowd loves Bruno. They know what he means to Pro Wrestling Magic.
Look at the swagger, look at the confidence, the dance moves.
I'm still not used to seeing all this.
Introducing first, the challengers. They're accompanied by Trixie and fighting out of the Fairchild Asylum for the criminally insane. At an unknown combined weight, Elijah Eden and the new face of Chaos, Smiley. Project Mayhem.
No comments.
Or as they will be known tonight, Smiley's Garden.
What they've seen on social media, Smiley and
And their
that
opponents
name.
fighting out of Bayonne, New Jersey and Hudson County, New Jersey. At a total combined weight of 550 pounds. The mayor of Scumbag City, John Tella. El Oso Blanco, Bruno, your Pro Wrestling Magic World Tag Team Champions, Death Row!
Thought we were going to jump the gun here. Smiley and Elijah.
Smiley
looking to get one up here on the champions.
Smiley also trying to just get in the head and try and just freak out Shane Fair, and I don't like that. Shane Fair's my buddy.
Yeah, he's everyone's buddy, and there's a lot of shared history between these competitors here. Smiley and Bruno have been through some wars together, particularly as Bruno, previously the Meadowlands Monster. And now it seems their fortunes have turned. It's Bruno who's embracing the kingdom, embracing being a free spirit here, and it's Smiley who's just letting all this anger boil over. That chip on his shoulder continues to grow. The bad influences in Elijah Eden and Trixie at his side.
No love lost between these two, or any of these competitors really, and Trixie.
Ill-advised move going to hit Bruno there.
And
that's that guy that
there's
we
the
were
gong.
talking about. Yep.
The ever-growing bag of tricks from Smiley's Garden, Project Mayhem, the big comfy couch, whatever you want to call them this week. Oh, nobody on for the big boot. Smiley, though, kicking Bruno right over the top rope.
I think Tella realizes now as his tag team partner gets dumped outside the ring, things are going the wrong way.
Oh!
Smiley continuing to take the punishment to Bruno outside for a split second. I thought they were going to gang up on Tella.
Oh! Sorry, buddy.
Oh, and just that stiff chop across the chest. Smiley's got to crawl as far away as he can.
Oh, belly overhead suplex in the ring from the mayor of Scumbag City onto Elijah Eden. Just a 2 count. Going to take a little bit more than that to take out Elijah Eden here. Even though there is quite the size and weight disparity between them. Delayed vertical suplex from John Tella now, driving Elijah into the mat, and here comes Bruno.
He's ragdolling Elijah back up to his feet.
Manhattan drop into a big boot.
Great tag team combination. And these guys are so good to feel out.
Look at that
how
leg
they
drop
how they
splash
gel as a
combination.
team. I mean, I heard these two guys still aren't completely on the same page. They admit that themselves. And maybe Smiley's Garden / Death Row will latch on to that. I'm sure they will watch that promo too.
Yeah, I think, back elbow there. I think what's going to happen here is that you're going to see over the next couple of months, they're already solid teamwork from having faced each other so many times over the years. It's going to turn into a tag team synergy of types, I believe, if they want to hold on to those titles at least.
That's it. The titles mean a lot to them here. We said it earlier. Bruno now a Triple Crown champion here in Pro Wrestling Magic, the very first one. So you know it means a lot to him, but John Tella stepped away for a little bit, just recently making a return. What is going on here at ringside, guys? Smiley might be hurt. Referee trying to create some space here.
Well, that is not what you want to see at all.
Clutching the shoulder, perhaps. His chest, it's hard to tell.
Well, obviously, you know, we don't want anyone hurt. We don't want this match to be called off either, but I mean, obviously the safety of our performers comes first.
Referee, you can see it in his ear. He's got the earpiece, maybe communicating with the backstage area to try to get somebody out here to help Smiley to try to work out what's going on here, where to go.
Oh, come on! Never trust this bastard. Never trust these maniacs.
Someone's got to do something about these guys. And that long charade just carried on.
Unreal.
And I don't want to be that sensitive guy to go, oh no, there's no way he's hurt. He's lying. And what if he's really hurt? This is pro wrestling.
You know what?
It's not ballet, folks.
From now on, ladies and gentlemen, I will be the first person to say that asshole's lying.
Oh, and just driving the face into the mat as I think Smiley was stretching Bruno's shoulders
1, 2.
the wrong way.
Smiley just taking a seat outside the ring now.
Now driving face first into the mat, flatline.
It's a 2 count there. I mean, what does that do when an underhanded tactic such as what we just saw from Smiley and Elijah Eden, what does that do to, like, say, Bruno's mindset or Tella's mindset, where they are genuinely concerned for their fellow wrestler who may have been hurt, especially Bruno, who just recently came back from an injury that happened during a match.
That is true, but I mean, we saw it there before things went down that Bruno was not convinced. He saw through this whole thing the whole time, but the referee is in charge in that ring. He's the one who has to decide whether a match can continue or not. And if a competitor is clutching at something, the referee needs to create that space, create the distance, get to the bottom of it, figure things out. So while Bruno certainly saw through it, there's nothing he can do. The referee wouldn't let it happen.
And as you saw there, Elijah threw the X up, not the referee. So obviously all part of their glorious plan to deceive us. Oh my. Not the position you would think to see Bruno in here.
No, those long legs are a giant target for Elijah Eden. Has the knee tied up in the opposite leg there and just drawing pressure.
And of course, Smiley taking every available second of that 5 count to inflict even more damage on the tree trunk legs of Bruno.
It's hard to tell the masks are so similar.
I think that's part of it. I think that's part of their game that they play with people. So you never know, you truly know.
Well, these guys are a well-oiled machine. We've seen them cause all kinds of mayhem and destruction in Pro Wrestling Magic. Meanwhile, Bruno and John Tella only tagging from about a month now here. Still working on their tag team knowledge and mindset. While Project Mayhem has it all down pat.
Well, you know, Smiley's Garden, or whatever they're called. Obviously, they're just trying to tear down every available limb of Bruno. Make sure he can't try and get back.
Bruno using that, using his size to drive Eden into the turnbuckle, but just not enough to keep him down for long. So close to tagging in his partner. And just dragging Bruno back to his own corner to tag Smiley in. And
you would think with those long arms, it wouldn't be something that you would want to, you would think that he would be able to reach his partner from further out. But Smiley and Elijah.
Oh, he's got them both gripped, Jimmy. He's got them both gripped.
Oh, he's got them both goozled. Big kick. Wait a second. Oh, no.
What is going on here?
Oh!
Innovative offense by Bruno, taking down both competitors. Got to make the crawl over to John Tella, make that tag.
Tella is ready. He is chomping at the bit to get into this match and inflict some punishment on Project Mayhem.
Tella's got all kinds of tag team experience. He knows what he's doing in there.
There we go.
There it is.
There's John Tella. Big pump kick. Up and down with the uppercut to Elijah
Huge
Eden.
uppercut, almost decapitated him.
Oh! Going for a powerbomb there, but Elijah Eden was able to cut out the legs. Oh, big assisted splash.
Just how quickly the momentum changed.
Legal man is Smiley, luckily the referee.
Oh, and maybe that was by design. Smiley's got a chair. Referee is distracted.
Wait a minute. Shane Fair is on the ramp.
Come on, Shane.
Shane has the chair. Shane is taking the chair from Smiley. Oh, wait, the chair went back and hit Elijah Eden.
Oh, he punched him through the chair.
Punched him through the chair. Oh!
Decapitated him.
Murderers row from 2, 3, death row. Death row maintains their reign as the World Tag Team
Here
Champions.
are your winners and still Pro Wrestling Magic World Tag Team Champions, John Tella, Bruno, Death Row!
Trixie is incensed at ringside.
And now you see John Tella with the punch there. And watch them just fall into their finishing maneuver right there and just cutting Elijah Eden in half.
What you didn't see on the replay is Shane Fair grabbing the chair that Smiley tried to introduce into the ring.
And I'm sure there's going to be a couple drinks tonight for the boys, for the lads, over their victory. And still, your World Tag Team Champions, Death Row, baby.
Give the assist to Shane Fair, keeping things illegal in the ring. We had enough chicanery earlier.
There they are.
But maybe the GM
Look at that sight.
can't get a bigger target on his back by doing that, interjecting himself in the match.
Any tag team in the world, let this be your notice that if you walk into the Pro Wrestling Magic Kingdom and you expect gold, you're going to have to walk through 2 gigantic brick walls, nearly 600 pounds
Good
of
frickin'
Death
luck.
Row. But we have reached the apex of the mountain, ladies and gentlemen. We are cresting onto the final third of our journey as we get set for, I think we have 2 title matches and our ultimate Haas fight coming up here. But next, a special, we have our junior heavyweight title match, the Haas fight, and then of course our empty arena match. Put out your suggestions now. Who do you think is walking out of the very first ever Pro Wrestling Magic World Title Empty Arena match? Let us know. Use the hashtag Haas Mountain. Use the hashtag This Is Magic. Let us all know. Let Mark know. Let me know. And then we'll let Shane Fair let you know what's coming up next. So let's go.
Well, thank you for that, Shin. You know, try to help me out anyway. You can get your official Nick Shin shirt at ProWrestlingTees.com, and you can also get a full line of Pro Wrestling Magic shirts on ProWrestlingTees.com.
That's right. Don't forget to
On
use
What a
the
Maneuver as well.
shirt, baby.
Oh, you get around, Mr. Shin. That's our senior official, Nick Shin. Now, this better translate to t-shirt money, all right? Make sure everybody that was chanting bought a Nick Shin shirt at What a Maneuver or ProWrestlingTees.com. On both, well. You know, we have you out here as senior official because you know this is a big match coming up. This is for the Pro Wrestling Magic Junior Heavyweight Championship, but unfortunately, our champion Donovan was supposed to face Dante Leon, and Dante Leon could not be here tonight. However,
Well, not one to wait is the champion. The less I say about Donovan, the better at this juncture.
Think that's a smart play, Jimmy.
The brain works sometimes, Mark. The brain works sometimes.
As Donovan tosses the championship in the ring here, a sign of disrespect if you ask me.
When we saw his Hermanos Unidos teammate come away with the victory and become the #1 contender to the Dark Arts title, so anything is possible.
Donovan trying to intimidate Shane Fair. Shane's had a rough go of it so far in the last, let's say, 5 minutes.
now, Mr. Donovan, I wouldn't have you come out here at Haas Mountain without getting a replacement opponent.
Ooh, did I hear an S?
Yes, I found a suitable replacement.
Yo, stop popping lip and just bring their asses out, though.
You got
It's
it.
not one for games.
Pick your poison. This match is now a triple threat for the Pro Wrestling Magic Junior Heavyweight Championship. Since we have you here, representing Españos Unidos from the south side of Brooklyn, New York, weighing 195 pounds, your reigning, defending Pro Wrestling Magic Junior Heavyweight Champion, the Brooklyn Outlaw,
Come on.
Donovan!
What's the point then? Like, why be champion? You're gonna continue to disrespect
Why bother?
him.
And his opponents.
Why bother? Like, I don't get
Introducing
it.
first,
No way. You're shitting me. There is no way that this. It's too hot! Steve Scott is back in Pro Wrestling Magic, baby!
he is making his long-awaited Pro Wrestling Magic debut from Roselle, New Jersey at 195 gigabytes. The selfie superstar, Too Hot Steve Scott.
Oh, not able to get a selfie in there on Donovan.
I'm sure we'll see one or two. Oh, he got that one. He got that one.
We'll see. We'll see it on
It's
the
the
gram.
itchy trigger finger of Too Hot Steve Scott.
Use that hashtag, Steve. Haas Mountain.
And
This is
tonight's
magic.
third opponent,
Oh. Okay.
He is also making his Pro Wrestling Magic debut from Rensselaer, Indiana, weighing 210 pounds, Infinite Eli Isom!
Well, we might as well just call this show Debut Mountain.
Yeah, a ton of debuts here. You know, Donovan not prepared for this one. He prepared, of course, for a different opponent. And he's getting two here. Two different opponents.
Two very different opponents. These two gentlemen not nearly your typical professional wrestler by any stretch of the imagination.
Now Donovan waiting for Dante Leon instead. He's getting Eli Isom and the selfie superstar Steve Scott. And the disrespect continues.
Yo, thank
Donovan,
you, Shin.
Yeah, Donovan
thank
doesn't,
you,
he
Shin.
doesn't care.
Thank you, Shin. Let's go, buddy. Oh, never breaking eye contact. And now he likes the belt. Now all of a sudden the belt, he gives a shit about it.
None of it makes sense.
Gong sounds and we are on special triple threat junior heavyweight championship match. Donovan taking on Eli Isom and Too Hot Steve Scott, baby.
Donovan trying to intimidate his opponent. I'm not sure that's going to work in a triple threat match. You've got two of them. I had a feeling about this. You saw the disrespect that Donovan showed towards the belt, towards the pre-match. He's going to let these two guys fight it out if one of them wants to be champion.
I mean, good. Let him stay out of the ring. Let him lose the belt without having to even do anything. He obviously doesn't give a shit about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Walk up in the center of the ring. Eli getting taken over by Steve Scott. World traveled. Too Hot Steve Scott back in phenomenal shape. Taking selfies, taking names. Kicking ass all along the way.
And Eli Isom coming through the Ring of Honor system as we've seen a common thread here tonight at Haas Mountain. Both competitors very technically sound. Steve Scott been around a good while.
And over goes Eli. Oh, into a sunset flip.
Yeah,
One.
If I'm Donovan, I'm not sitting on that chair for very long because at any moment this match could end.
Whoa! The way these two guys are going at it, it could very well end at any possible second. Oh! Big clothesline to a seated Too Hot Steve Scott. And now, of course, now that their backs are turned, here comes the champion. For fuck's sake.
He's decided they put enough damage on each other. Now Donovan can come in for the kill. Beautiful
There
takeover.
we go.
Beautiful.
The power of Eli Isom? Sorry, apologies.
Yeah, unfortunately, I believe it's Isom.
I don't want to get it wrong, but I also want to sound, silly.
Hashtag Haas Mountain if you want to shit all over us, folks.
Yeah, please do.
So
That's what we're here for.
let's pay these competitors some respect here.
Manhattan drop there. And now bouncing around is Too Hot Steve Scott.
Long way to go to throw his opponent across the ring.
Into the ropes. Flipping back. There you go. Some classic junior action.
Yeah, yank the arm out of the socket.
Neck breaker from Steve Scott to Eli. Now Donovan back in, asserting himself back. Oh, a cutter!
Caught him real quick with that cutter.
That was very inventive from Steve Scott. Very inventive indeed. Catching Donovan on the way down into a cutter. Absolutely. Oh, wait, here we go! Big drop kick stops the momentum of Too Hot.
Oh, and Donovan, though, trying to steal a pin. Get a cheap shot in on the back of Eli. he could have kept his knee on the side of Isom's neck as long as he wanted. No disqualification.
Just a 2 count.
They're just barely folding him over. Not a tremendous, technically sound pin by Donovan. But once again, just doesn't care. He wants to inflict as much punishment as possible. Pinfalls be damned. If he can break your face, he'll do so. Now just stomping the rib cage. As the zero is in.
Oh, grab him by the nose.
Yep.
Big punch to the side of the face. You can hear it ring out through the arena here. Steve not one to give up here in the what would still be considered the early going, I would think.
Yeah, it sure seems that way. I mean, Donovan certainly spent less time in the ring, being that he just opened the match sitting on a chair, taking it all in.
Yeah, of course, because that's what he does, you know. Claims to be the one who's here to eliminate the clout, but apparently only wants to hold the title so he can be the champion, not because he wants it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But whatever. Less said about that, the better, I assume.
Yeah, if this gets back to them, we may be short for this.
Let it.
We may be short for this gig.
Let it. So what? He comes over here, jacks his jaw, maybe slaps me around. Then Shane Fair takes the title away from him. And he can bitch and moan.
Never mind that. What about me? I'm here at the table too. I don't need to get slapped around. That's why I'm at the table.
You around.
That's why I'm at the table. I've been told I have a slappable face.
I mean, that is fair.
See, exactly. Don't let anybody on. Cut this.
Eli, oh, gets cut off by the champion. Knee rise into the jaw. Oh my, with the bulldog there, face crusher.
Almost stumped him on the top of his head.
No, Donovan with an inventive catch there at blocking the clothesline.
Oh, and a knee to the back of the head, the back of the lower back. Excuse me.
Possible. It looked almost like a punt kick.
Yeah,
but the knee did connect as well.
Yeah, Donovan's good for those kicks in the corner.
Can't take anything away from the Brooklyn Outlaw Donovan. You can't take anything away from him in the ring.
No, a fantastic competitor, a former world heavyweight champion who never lost that championship, by the way. And I wonder if perhaps he has his eyes set on that, the title he never lost, and maybe the junior heavyweight championship is more of a stepping stone.
I mean, that is possible. That could be why he's throwing it around. But we'll see. We'll see. Kick right to the gut now from Eli to Donovan, but Donovan able to reciprocate in kind with a chop. Eli reciprocates as well. Very back and forth through this whole contest from every single one of these competitors.
Yeah, it has to be. It's one fall to a finish.
Listen to that intensity from Eli. Oh! And just firing off elbows and forearms to the champion is Eli Awesome.
You usually don't want to be in there trading blows with Donovan. And just like that, turning it around and now laying in several punches of his own. And again, in a triple threat, there's no way for a rope break. He can continue raining blows on Isom.
He very well could. He absolutely could. No rules in a triple threat contest here. But he took a little too long, and Eli was able to get the foot up. But another knife edge chop from the champion sits Eli back down.
He's taking his time deciding which opponent to take out, and now he's 0 for 2, and now Steve Scott gets one in on Donovan.
Nobody home on that one. Oh! Oh, wait a minute. German suplex Northern Lights combination 1, 2, and wow.
Punishing move there on all sides.
Wow. No one really came out of that one alive because I believe Eli hit the back of his head on the bridge. That's just brutal all the way around, no matter what way you look at it.
If we can get a replay of that, I'd sure be appreciative, folks.
Yeah, absolutely, because that was fantastic to watch. Now Eli taking his time, deciding to go after the champion here, bouncing the champion's head off the turnbuckle. Oh, up over, big elbow, leaving Donovan on the outside. Big super kick from the selfie superstar. Oh!
Steve Scott not letting either opponent get one up on him, not forgetting about Donovan, and now taking to the top.
Will this be Steve Scott's moment? Nobody home, but he lands on his feet from the 450. Ew, big reversal. Here comes Steve Scott.
No,
Tope Suicida.
Takes it to Donovan instead. Now coming back in the ring. This could do it.
1, 2, and no.
Oh, there would have been no one there to break it up.
He was within centimeters. Centimeters.
Centimeters? This is America.
All right, well, he was within inches, I guess. Whatever. Centimeters sounds closer. I go imperial when I would like to make a point. Big elbow to the side of the head from Eli. The original 2 competitors who started this fight back in it again.
Yeah, but you can't keep your eyes off Donovan because he interjected himself earlier by surprise.
Just chops aplenty from the champion to both challengers in this impromptu triple threat. Steve Scott now continuing with the chop. Oh! I was gonna say Chopapalooza, but that ended quickly right there.
Great way to reverse that. Watch out for Donovan, though.
Oh, here we go. Classic Donovan here.
The boot.
The boot. And if we know Donovan like we know Donovan, it'll be, oh, wait a second. Fisherman suplex.
Fisherman buster even. Oh, and he came down
and then
hard.
splash in the corner. There it is.
Yeah, when Donovan decides to turn it on, there's none better.
2, and look how close, beautiful camera angle
yes,
there.
You saw it right there.
It could not have gotten much closer if Shin had tried to count to 3. Big super kick stops the momentum of the champion. Soul butt. Face buster into the knee. Up and down.
Oh, bringing him head first. Back of the head to the mat.
1, 2, and Eli getting that close as well. Got him up. Steve Scott able to reverse, switch up his weight a little bit. Both men just gassed and winded.
Yeah. But smartly, Scott waiting for Isom to come to him in the corner.
Now just trying to, oh my God! Just a DDT into the lower.
I've never seen that.
Steve Scott, ever the innovator, flipping up onto the turnbuckle. Drop kick filter.
That was a nasty drop kick.
Knee, running knee. 1,
Donovan's gonna do it.
2, and 3. That's it. Donovan taking his opportunity, calling his shots, and picking his spots to maintain his reign as the
Here is
junior
your
heavyweight
winner,
champion.
and still the Pro Wrestling Magic Junior Heavyweight Champion, the Brooklyn Outlaw, Mike Donovan.
As we saw, Donovan was prepared for a different opponent. Instead, he got 2 others, and he still came away with the win.
Here's how this whole thing ended here. Steve Scott up on the top. Beautiful drop kick filter on that selfie. But then Donovan was able to drive by with the knee and seal the 1, 2, 3 to keep and taking a selfie to add insult to injury. Nobody does it better, gentlemen.
Steve's going to want to burn that phone when he gets to the back.
The cocky, the brash junior heavyweight champion maintains his reign yet again, and I mean...
Oh, wait a second. He's got something to say to Shane Fair. Shane maybe tried to pull a fast one on him, and instead Donovan outnumbered him. Donovan came through.
Well, I mean, like we've said before, when it comes down to the in-ring,
Isom,
when it comes down to the in-ring, very few people
and Too
are
Hot
as
Steve
good as
Scott.
Donovan. Thank God Too Hot Steve Scott was here. I miss that guy. That guy's great. Guy is great.
Yeah, he's been around a good while.
But, ladies and gentlemen, up next, we have reached the absolute summit of Haas Mountain. It is time, ladies and gentlemen. Adam Kerr, one-on-one with the king of the fucking North, Dan fucking Maff. There are no words, because these 2 men are about to murder one another, not only for my enjoyment, for your enjoyment, and for all of these people's enjoyment, because we're going up to the ring for what is really our main event, Mr. Carter. Take that and suck on it a little.
Whoa. Calm down. going to mute you. I'm going to mute you.
Thank you, Mr. Riot. We all know that on April 23rd, we're going to be right back here for Carousel of Progress, which is the 7th, count 'em, 7th anniversary of Pro Wrestling Magic. 7 years thanks to the Magic Kingdom.
Yes, we thank you all for your support, whether you're watching tonight, if you're
That's
first
good.
show, or
But I am going to need you to be a lot louder than that, because we have reached the main event and the pinnacle of Haas Mountain. Magic Kingdom, are you ready for your main event? At home on IWTV, we remind you directly following the main event, we will have that match between Darius Carter and Sebastian Cage for the Pro Wrestling Magic Championship in an empty arena match. But right now it is time for your main event, the ultimate Haas fight! The man in charge of the bell, referee DM Stevens.
Batten down the hatches, baby.
Introducing first.
Here we go, Mark. Are you ready to lose your shit?
I'm ready. Been looking forward to this ever since we saw these two go face to face last month. Dan Maff's big return to the kingdom. There he is, back home, baby.
In the north. He's back. And he wants to fight the biggest, baddest boys in the yard. And there is no bigger than Adam Kerr.
No, you know, in Maff's time away, Adam Kerr is really coming to his own. Maff looking to remind him who really runs the joint.
The veteran of veterans.
And his opponent.
This bad motherfucker. Look at him.
All business now. You may have known him before. He's Adam Payne. He's dispersed with that. He's all about pain. 6'4" and 375 of Adam Kerr.
Look at the look in the eyes. The determination of the man. The train of pain himself.
Earmuff alert.
Thank you, Shane.
Gentlemen, welcome to the main event of Pro Wrestling Magic, Haas Mountain. Introducing first, he is a Ring of Honor original, fighting out of Bayonne, New Jersey, but representing all of fucking New Jersey. He needs no introduction in a civilized world. He is the independent icon and king of the fucking North. This is Danny fucking Maff. And his opponent, he is fighting out of Lodi, New Jersey, standing at 6'4" and a staggering 365 pounds. Magic Kingdom, this is Kerr!
Look at that mean man. Mark, this is gonna get fucking wild.
This is gonna be ugly. You heard it, Shane. Put the earmuffs on. You might want to keep the earmuffs on, the kids at home.
Gong sounds and we are on. The ultimate Haas fight begins right now.
I'm taking my earmuffs off.
Sorry, Mark. Sorry.
Those levels, buddy. Those levels.
I'm redline. I've been wanting to redline this all day.
I don't blame you. Look at this. This is the match we've been dying for since we saw it go down last month. I mean, how do you even start this? crowd chanting for blood. Maff hears it. I don't know if he can believe it.
Two big, angry beasts about to butt heads. Two bulls, two rams. Oh, Kerr talking some smack.
Yeah, if I'm talking smack, I'm talking. The last person I'm talking to is Danny Maff.
Oh, snug, so snug.
Oh, straight punches.
If I were DM Stevens, I wouldn't even tell them to stop using closed fists. Just let them go.
No, why bother? Right.
Danny Maff is just going to turn around and break DM Stevens in
yep.
half and continue to beat the shit out of Kerr and vice versa.
Do have discretion here. If he was going up against a smaller man, you might complain about the rules not being enforced. But with these two behemoths, you might as well throw it out the window, folks.
Dude, like, it's just crazy. They're throwing fastballs at each other right now.
I wouldn't expect anything less from either one.
Ooh, a bit of an overhand shot that time. And oh my God. These two big, mean gentlemen. Oh, look at the, that's the Maff level right there.
Oh boy, that straight punch. Kerr does not like being made a fool out of. Dan Maff's all business, but he's known to have fun too. He's known to smile and laugh. And I'm like, look like Danny Maff. I'll laugh any damn time I want. Off the kick.
No way. Oh, shoving down Kerr is Maff. Maff with an Avada Kedavra right to the side of the fotch. Oh, but not even waiting for him to get to the turnbuckle. Just jiving in and just slamming him into the corner.
Maff throws some of the hardest, stiffest, loudest chops in the business.
Absolutely.
And even on a chest,
and the back rake.
Even on a chest as broad as Kerr's, he's gonna feel it for days.
Oh, Lordy Lou. And we're just getting started in this match, guys. Oh, another back rake. Big chop to that broad chest, as you were saying, Mark.
Yeah, Kerr looking a little worse for wear. He's trying to hold on to that top rope and
slightly off topic. Slightly off topic. I need to ask you: have you ever seen a cutoff polo before?
No, I have not. This is kind of a first for me.
A collared cutoff.
I mean, Kerr has been changing a lot, not just his name here, folks.
That's as biz cash as you can get.
I mean, if I looked like that, I'd walk around in anything I wanted to.
I'd walk around in a Speedo if I looked like Adam Kerr, because he is a gorgeous man. Very gorgeous man. Now just being sent over into the corner, and just another chop from Danny Maff to Kerr.
Kerr's chest is going to be beat red when this is done.
If it isn't already, I'm surprised.
Yeah, shirt or no shirt.
Another headbutt, another chop, another headbutt, another chop.
Kerr is sitting on that lower turnbuckle. Oh, there he goes.
The strut. Oh, God! I'd be surprised if Kerr's nose isn't broken right now.
Watch out here. We know Danny Maff is good for a cannonball. It's time to dive.
Oh, here we go. He's going to try and amp up the crowd here. Here we go.
He's got to get the crowd roaring up first. They're not on his level.
Here we go.
That's more like it.
But Kerr rolls out of the ring. Kerr's not a person that's going to just sit there. He's seen Danny Maff. He mentioned it last month. He's watched Maff. No way. No way.
Oh,
no! Tope Suicida into the fourth fucking row from Danny goddamn Maff.
He almost pushed the entire fourth row out of this room.
He almost took the hard cam down with him. Let's look at this again. Kerr trying to maintain some vertical base, and then 300 pounds
on the top of Kerr's head.
300 pounds of Danny fucking Maff into your goddamn living room. Jesus Christ, what is going to happen in this main event?
I'm watching DM Stevens. He's counting them out here. He is the referee. He's expected to uphold the rules. I understand that, but neither Neither competitor looks like they're thinking
DM's
about
out of the ring now. DM's out of the ring. He knows these two have to be directed back to the ring, otherwise it's going nowhere but outside.
Oh, they're
Kerr
spilling
just
in.
spilled down. Here we go, guys. We've been waiting for it for a month.
It's a good thing we have monitors to see what's going on. It's everybody in front of us standing up to give some room.
Hide your kids, hide your wives. Shit's about to get real. Watch out. Oh, reversal.
Oh, no! Oh, shoulder into the post.
Shoulder into the post. Maff falling all over the shop. They're right in front of us,
Yes,
Mark.
they are. You see that?
These two
elbow
big
to
men
the
are
top
right
of
in
the head.
front of us, and I do not like it. Thank God production is blocking them, but I don't know what else we're going to do.
No, he's trying to choke him out here.
He's just choking him. Yeah, Mike, you get in their way, please. Oh, shit!
Oh, shit!
Oh, my God!
Right in front of us, a huge crossbody.
Kerr is
365.
a man unleashed! Adam Kerr is a man unleashed! Use the hashtag HaasMount because that man stands at the fucking pinnacle right now.
They're right here alongside me. I don't like where
Danny
I am
Maff
right
and Adam Kerr are 4 feet away from us right now, and I am scared for my well-being.
now. This is some expensive
What is
production
going on?
equipment. Oh no, he's on a table!
Shit! Holy shit! Are we live? Did we get knocked out?
I think we're live. I
I
can't
don't
hear.
know. I think we're still live.
Big assist to everybody at the table right now. Oh my God, the squelch.
I think we're still here.
Things are still good here. We're on. We're on. Maff and Kerr fighting towards the ringside.
I don't know what we're even going to be able to do at this point, ladies and gentlemen.
Everyone's scrambling for some open space here, trying to stay out of these steamrollers.
But there is no safe place when it comes to these two Haas's. We told you it was going to be an ultimate Haas fight, ladies and gents.
I didn't think we would need seatbelts here, though.
Standing room only at Haas Mountain, ladies and gentlemen, because they're taking the fucking building down with them.
Oh my God, you can hear that outside.
No, stay over there.
Please, guys.
Stay over there, please. Please stay. Oh, thunderclap around the skull of Danny Maff. Please stay over there. Please stay over there. We don't own any of this equipment, and I want to be able to call next month's show.
Please. We used to use a Zoom recorder previously. We got a great setup now. Let's not lose it.
Guys, please. Oh, shit.
Huh?
Another thunderous chop and an eye poke from the King of the North.
Textbook Danny Maff.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, just elbow, driving the elbow. I believe Kerr previously had elbow issues before. I don't know if that was the elbow.
The elbow, I believe it was the side of the head. I mean, listen, none of it's going to fucking feel good.
No. Good luck
None of
getting
it's
out
going to
bed
feel
tomorrow.
good. Guys, this is pro wrestling magic at its finest. This is standing room only because there is not a safe place in this building right now.
I think the crowd is happy not just to see this go down, they're happy to see both guys back in the ring. We may be safe yet again, guys.
For now, we're safe.
Kerr is staggered. Oh no!
He's got him goozled.
Look at this! Off the top rope, the
Oh,
press slam!
No way! No way! No way!
Yes!
Big slam! Adam Kerr! A beast unhinged!
Is laid out.
Mark, let me ask you this question. When was the last time you saw any person manhandle Danny Maff
Watch out
like
for the
that?
splash!
Big splash in the live action.
Never seen it.
2. Oh, golly.
Was really worried for Dan Maff for a second there. He was not moving off of that huge press slam.
Good golly, what is going on here tonight, Mark?
I mean, I didn't expect a technical classic. We're certainly not getting that.
No, I expected a fight, but I didn't know if I was even able to comprehend what kind of a fight this would really be. Big overhand double chop again.
I like that shit.
After he tries to
Maff egging him on. Keep it going.
Just Maff asking for it. Telling Kerr, meet me on my level, motherfucker. Meet me right now. Meet me right now. What a fight!
Now Kerr literally throwing his weight around, shoulder blocking from the back, driving the chest and the face into the turnbuckles.
Look at the ring curl under the feet of these two behemoths. These gigantic.
Kerr's already broken that ring before.
He has. Many moons ago, but he has.
Yeah, that story will outlive Pro Wrestling Magic, I'll tell you that much.
I mean, we've seen Kerr do a moonsault to the outside before.
Yes, we have.
That incredible, just before the pandemic match before with Smiley and Adam Kerr. Oh my God, I'm pretty sure the ring just moved.
Harkening back to his pain train days, choo-choo.
Go ahead and say it, choo-choo, motherfucker. There it is. Stepping right down on the xiphoid process.
God bless
all the air out.
God bless you, DM. God bless you.
Last thing Kerr wants to do is get in the referee's face while he's got the King of the North. Even if the King of the North's on his back, he won't be there for very long, I promise you that. Knee drop to the chest, to the rib area.
Yeah, well, if Kerr manages to break some of Maff's ribs, good luck getting up.
Oh my.
And just stomping the lower back.
Unreal. Maybe a camel clutch type situation here.
Wrenching back.
Camel clutch from Kerr to Maff. And then just weighing down the shoulders in the middle of the back.
Kerr looking really confident right now. He's got Maff where he wants to be, but he's in no rush to make it big. Now he is.
1, 2. But that hand was free for Maff to grab the rope. Unlike earlier this evening, no limits on rope breaks.
Yeah, there's a wrestling match somewhere in here, guys. Let's not forget that. There's a wrestling match somewhere in this fight.
This isn't just two grown men beating tar out of each other. Although it is a lot of that. Headbutt to the chest. Now a grab right around the beard onto the hair on the chinny chin.
Almost, I think he pulled it out.
Oh, I'm sure he did. I'm sure not all of those hairs survived. And then
Now
almost breaking the nose.
Yes, going right for it. How smart is Danny Maff? He's been around the block a number of times.
Shit, he owns the block at this point.
He sure as hell does.
Elbow shot. Hand right above to the forehead there. Headbutt right to the fotch.
Right to the bridge of the nose. That'll cut your oxygen levels off real quick.
Oh, big clothesline from Kerr. This may be the main event in the building, ladies and gentlemen, but don't you go anywhere. The next match, Sebastian Cage, Darius Carter, pre-taped earlier in the week. Empty arena for the Pro Wrestling Magic World title. I haven't seen it, Mark hasn't seen it, and neither of you, so please stick around after this match if you got anything left.
It's a good thing it's pre-taped too, because these guys are destroying the arena right now. They may not be a ring world.
Oh, my Lanta.
Oh, locking in a choke here. Great finding the legs.
DM Stevens in a great position. I mean, listen, are you going to disqualify Danny Maff in the main event?
Again, referee discretion here, very smart, because you know if he did that, I think both guys would be just as pissed at the referee for doing so.
Just wrenching down on the body.
Kerr, look at his eyes just about closed until he grabbed the rope. Things are breaking down. People are it's standing room only right in front of us, of course.
I mean, thank God we got these monitors. A generous grant from the Romero Foundation, as always. But I mean, this match is just going all over the place and back again.
Boy, the uppercut sure found the mark on Maff's chin.
Just raking the eyes now. This is essentially a no-holds-barred contest at this point. I mean, did you expect anything less, Mark?
Not at all. No, did not.
Kerr now climbing the apron, climbing the ring. Oh,
very smart.
Oh, kicking out the tree trunk legs. Oh, wait a minute. No freaking way.
365 pounds. Will he burn
no
and hammer
way.
him?
No way. No.
I don't believe it.
I was going to say, do you believe in miracles, ladies and gentlemen?
Oh, so close.
No, oh, come on. Setting up for possibly.
Oh, my, no. Oh, almost going to just stretch him across the rope.
Oh, a big power bomb. 1, 2.
Down.
Oh,
no, I don't
golly.
believe it. I thought that was 3.
The locker room is emptied. The fans are on their feet. No one is safe. And Dan Maff just got powerbombed by another grown man in the year 2022. What is happening? What is happening?
Well, we're about ready to celebrate our 7th anniversary next month. Let's hope the ring makes it there. Let's hope this building makes it there.
Let's hope they let us back.
Yeah, right? Oh, boy.
I mean, it is our kingdom. We can come back whenever we want. No. Kerr, think this through, buddy. Adam, think this through, man. Don't do it.
What does he have in store
What
here?
is he even possibly thinking? Maff is now up. Maff is up. Paintbrushing the face. No. No. No.
Oh, my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is not going to end well for anybody except for you if you're sitting home and you're clearing the blast zone.
I thought he was going for a Frankensteiner there, but I don't know if Maff has it set up. That's a very slippery road. Both men covered in sweat.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God!
A huge super de-duperplex.
I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to take Kerr over. The momentum was not going his way.
I mean, look at this again in the replay. I mean, look at how barely he was able to get him, but in the end, he got him over, slamming him into the dead center of the ring. Both of these men, you can see in the live action now, are still down.
We're up to 6 and no one's moving.
7, 8. What is that? No. 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 Is that silhouette in the background? No, don't even tell me.
Oh,
holy shit! Holy shit! It's Vargas!
What is Vargas doing here?
Vargas smells blood in the water. That's what he's doing here.
Both men still down. Oh, damn.
No. Oh, no! Oh, my God, damn. Steven's nearly thrown out of the kingdom. And now Vargas is just dismantling both competitors. I don't even know what to say. Headbutt. Vargas, what is going
on the mat as Vargas just throwing himself into this Haas fight.
I mean, I would be pretty pissed off if I was Vargas too. How come I didn't get an invite?
We have no referee. Kerr and Maff still down.
We need to gain some sort of control back here. A big splash in the corner. And now a big splash from Vargas to Maff. This is just anarchy, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no. And another one to Maff. we need some sort of ruling here. We need someone to stop this.
I see Shane at ringside. I'm not sure how close he wants to get. He's calling for the gong, folks. He's calling for the gong.
The gong has sounded.
At the discretion of senior official Nick Shin, this match has been ruled a no contest.
Oh, come on.
Due to an outside interference by Vargas.
I'm guessing Nick didn't want to get in there and face the wrath of Vargas.
I appreciate that thought process from Nick.
Now what? He's got a chair.
Oh, no! No, no, no! And another shot to another referee. No!
I'm not getting in there. Are you, Jimmy?
I mean,
he's taking out.
They don't pay me enough.
He's taking out referees.
I don't even know what to say here, ladies and gentlemen.
Bringing that chair in the ring.
Vargas is now attacking Maff with the chair. Attacking across the back with the chair. A shot to Kerr as well. A shot to the back now. Chair shots for everybody.
Don't know how that chair's not broken yet. You can see some dents in there as it's been used on several victims.
This is not how we wanted this match to end. Vargas has just taken the wind out of the sails of the Pro Wrestling Magic Kingdom. The Dominican Destroyer. Vargas is the only person standing tall.
And maybe that's exactly what he wanted, not being a part of this match. He wants to be the one standing tall. He wants to be the one watching over Pro Wrestling Magic. That's exactly what he thinks.
And now just snot-rocketing both competitors from this match and taking his leave. What the hell? What the hell? Come on.
Magic Kingdom, this has been Haas Mountain, but IWTV, we got still one more left for you. That empty arena match between Sebastian Cage and your Pro Wrestling Magic champion, Mr. Darius Carter. It happens right now. Thank you for watching Haas Mountain. One more at home. We go now to the empty arena match. We'll see you live April 23rd for Carousel of Progress, the 7th anniversary of Pro Wrestling Magic.
You can hold the rope.
Hey, get it in. Hey, come on, bring him in. Come on. Hey, watch it. Keep yourself back.
That's how you show respect to a ring.
Hey, watch it.
Hey, flipping around,
get it inside.
making it about you.
Hey, get it
about
inside.
me.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's why we're having this match, empty arena, no fans.
You remember? Hey,
yeah. So what you gonna do when you don't have someone to pop for?
You remember that one, Mr. Darius Carter?
Ready for this match, man? You ready for this? This isn't a cruiserweight match. This isn't a junior heavyweight.
That's for the world title.
Yeah.
I'm ready, Mr. Carter.
Do you think you're ready? A lot of people think they're ready. A lot of people think they're ready.
Get yourself back and get yourself back.
A lot of people think they're ready.
Give me the title, man.
Thinking is tough. It's not
you want to
very
start this one? You want to get that together, man? Come on. I'm ready.
Was born dies. Go ahead, introduce him. Challenger champion. Let's go.
Already the challenger, Sebastian Cage.
Let's go. Don't raise his hand. He ain't win nothing.
Oh,
I'm about
win.
to.
I'm
about to.
Okay, perfect. What you got to do? This one is for the Magic Championships. It's the heavyweight championship.
Reigning and defending. That's how it gets done. Empty arena match, because I can do any style of wrestling against anyone over here. Mr. Lucha over here.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Arm.
Mr. All Around.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna take you all around.
We'll see. We'll see. Remember, Mr. Carter, I've been looking for you.
I know. You keep
Where have you been?
I'm out of your range.
Oh, okay.
You can't see that far.
Hey, settle back. Ready?
I'm ready.
You ready?
Ring.
Ring the bell!
Fight. It's the part where you clap and you stop and there's nothing around.
No people
Nothing
for me to clap.
Doesn't
I gotta
matter.
need
No
to
rules in
breathe.
this
I'm gonna
one.
feel
The
your
pinfall
heartbeat.
is submission. That's
This
the
is
only
my
way this one's
advantage.
gonna end, guys.
Yeah.
Pinfall is submission. That's all you got.
Yeah.
Pro Wrestling Magic fans, it is I, your best friend, Carl Vanderbeek here in the main event of what I assume was another action-packed, incredible event here at Magic Haas Mountain. I am deep within the dungeons of the kingdom, hidden away from the action. I was guaranteed safety by the brass here at Pro Wrestling Magic, Shane Fair, who did make this match after the events that occurred last month at Smiley's Wild Ride, which a fan, well, let's say, someone's pops got in the face of the All-Father, Mr. Darius Carter, during his entrance, and Mr. Darius Carter defended himself accordingly, and, things occurred. Some might say things got out of hand, but everyone was fine, and, let's say Mr. Shane Fair's father is lucky that Mr. Darius Carter didn't put more of a hurting on him. But anyway, Shane Fair decided to make this match the Pro Wrestling Magic Championship match between the lit superstar Sebastian Cage and the All-Father, Mr. Darius Carter, long may he reign. A empty arena match, or empty kingdom match, if you will. Wanting to keep Darius Carter away from the fans, so honestly, doing Mr. Darius Carter a favor. But as you heard in the beginning of the match, there was no one here to clap it up for the lit superstar and to give him their energy. And I think he's going to need every single drop of it if he's looking to defeat Mr. Darius Carter. Already working on his arm. Keeping him isolated, keeping him on the mat. As you know, the lit superstar Sebastian Cage, the longest reigning champion in Pro Wrestling Magic history, the junior heavyweight champion, likes to fly, likes to move around, and when he starts getting the momentum going, it's hard to stop him. But Mr. Darius Carter just working over that arm, working each one of those digits, gonna break his fingers, break his arm. I can hear those howls of pain down here in the basement.
You quit?
No, you said
No,
no.
you quit?
Keep it going, man. Keep it going.
Referee Nick Shin
It's worth it for a world title match?
checking on Sebastian Cage, staying on top of
in front of
him.
nobody? Huh?
The disrespect.
Come on. Reach out. Reach out for somebody. Reach out.
Not a single fan in the kingdom. Giving Mr. Darius Carter a lot of space, a lot of room to put a hurting on Sebastian Cage. Just twisting both his limbs, both his arms.
Oh, you hurting?
How can he fight back with two broken arms?
Pick yourself up. Yeah. I know it.
I guess that's how you do it. Starting to unload on Darius Carter is Sebastian Cage. Shaking his arms, trying to get the feeling back. Oh! Just like that. Turning the tide back in his favor. Going after the legs. You can't fly if you can't walk.
Plenty for you. My arms. Oh, your arms. Your arms.
Oh my God! I don't think I've ever seen that before. He just scraped the laces of his boots against the side of his face, against his eyes. Wow! Good Lord! You heard referee Nick Shin there. No rules here. I believe falls count anywhere as well. Shane Fair trying to stack the deck against the All-Father. Wow! Cage bouncing his head off the table.
Guys, if you want to quit, that's all I can do for you. There's nothing I can do to stop this one, man.
Sebastian Cage showing the All-Father and all of us really that he can do more than just fly. He can brawl with you out there on the floor too. Oh wow! Wow, it could be a dislocated shoulder.
His arm. You say, man, into it if you want, man.
Someone would have to pay for that hole in the wall. in the kingdom.
That's all I can do, man.
What's Carter doing here? Creating some sort of a medieval torture device, I guess. The most dangerous man in pro wrestling magic, showing off the most dangerous mind. Oh no, okay.
Come on now, hey, don't do
No.
guys. Come on, hey. Look, nothing I can do to stop it, but please.
No. Come on.
Man. Come on now,
Come on, he's gonna impale him.
Watch it, hey. Come on now, put him down.
Okay, Cage shifting his weight. Clubbing Carter again. Got him down to his knees. What's he gonna do here? Oh no, come on, move the chair, Shin. Oh, good Lord. I could hear him. I think he said his eye. 1, 2. It's gonna take more than that to keep Cage out. But Shin, check his eye.
I can't see.
You can't see?
Huh? Come on, hey!
Trying to gouge out Carter's eye. Excuse me, Carter trying to gouge out Cage's eye. This is all on Shane Fair. Trying to get revenge for what happened last month, but Carter's been on a roll since People Mover, where he defeated Billy Dixon, Erica Leigh, and JGeorge to win the championship. I spoke too soon here. Cage fighting back against Carter, unloading with those forearm shots. You can hear Carter's body hit with a thud down here in the basement.
Oh my God.
And as I said before, Cage saying this, his right eye looks like is blurred. I'm surprised it's still in his skull, thankfully.
That's all I need, man. That's all I can do for you.
Locking his hands behind. Oh, there's that mind. Working on that knee that he chop blocked before. Not letting Cage get on a roll again.
Nothing I can do to stop it.
Bouncing his head off those new chairs here in the kingdom. But Carter won the keys to the kingdom back in December at Kingdom Come, and then won the championship in January, unlocking his opportunity at the championship, capitalizing, much like he's capitalizing with that chair right there in the midsection of Sebastian Cage. Oh my God. I hope you like this, Shane Fair. This is on your hands. He's about to he's getting strangled.
That's the difference between you and me. No. I died for this championship. You can't even live for yourself. Get up. Empty arena match. Why would you accept this, huh? Just to get your shot? Huh? Just to get your shot? Come on, let's walk. Take a walk with me.
Sebastian Cage, truly a man with a ton of art and a ton of ability. Huge uppercut. But as you heard Carter mention before, was accepting this match the smartest move he could make. That uppercut just resonated through the entire kingdom. Cage's body limp.
That's what I do for this title.
Rolling down the stairwell.
That's all you do is officiate. You're trying. Huh? Huh? Oh, God.
Cage fighting back. Big elbow to the back of the head. Carter's body bouncing off that door.
That's all I can do for you.
Once more. Jeez. But just when Cage starts building up some momentum, Carter's got an answer for him every single time.
Look, man, if you want to stop, I commend this.
Those are a lot of stairs.
You want to fly, Sebastian?
Come on, man.
Huh?
That, man. Come on.
I got an idea. Huh? Better than any plancha you've seen on TV.
Oh, jeez.
Don't do that, man.
Come on, Shin.
Hey, you don't need to do that, man. Come on now, hey.
It's a lot of stairs.
Do that. Watch it.
There we go. Oh, no. Cage holding on. Fighting back. Whoa, he's trying to send Carter there. Come on, Shin.
man. Hey, that's all legal, man. Nothing
Carter keeps working on that knee. You heard Cage mention it there.
No rules, guys.
Carter trying to put some distance between the two of them.
Yeah.
Whoa! They're not even in the ring. Cage flying off, I don't know, 5, 6 steps, catching Carter in the face, knocking him down. Has the champ, reeling for the first time in this match. Jeez, bouncing his head off the wall and the door, another door. They're fighting in the locker room now.
Come on, man.
Hey, that was only one eye, man. That was only one eye.
This isn't you.
One eye.
This isn't you, Sebastian.
What do you mean?
This isn't you.
What do you mean?
This isn't you.
What do you mean?
The Allfather may regret awakening something within Sebastian Cage.
Come on, man.
He's playing his game now. Oh, wow. Cut him off with a chair. Right into the gut. Cage is down.
Oh, no.
It's all legal. Nothing I can do to stop this one. You want to quit or you want to lay down for free? That's all I can do.
Oh, good Lord. Right off the post. Cage's head bounced off with a thud. Just echoing down there.
No, keep it going, man. Keep it going.
Carter's unhinged.
Nothing I can do to stop this one, man.
Shane Fair worried about the fans. He should be worried about every single person in the kingdom. That's why I'm down here in this locked away in a bunker. I'm not trying to get in that man's way.
I'm not even sure. What is that thing? I'm gonna give it to you.
What is that indeed? Zamboni? He's strangling him. It's all legal though. It's all legal.
Scream my name, huh? Submit.
Come on, man. I can give it up to it right now, man.
Oh, digging that elbow into the side of Cage's face.
He's out.
1. Yeah. 2. One more and it's done. One more and it's done. Still winning. Still up.
He's still up as Nick Shin calls. There's still fight left in the lit superstar, my Caribbean brother. Fighting back with some elbow shots. Creating some distance between themselves and the tiny Zamboni. Huge uppercut. He'll find a way to fly. Huge cross body. What? 1, 2. Oh, God. We almost had a new champion crowned in the locker room here of the kingdom.
That was 3, man.
Sebastian Cage, ever the innovator.
I'm not playing with you. 2 in the shoulders were not.
Oh, Carter's fighting back. His shoulder could be dislocated, a busted elbow. What's Carter doing? Looking for a new place to cause some pain.
Hey, watch it with the door. If you guys making too much of me, come out. Hey, watch it, guys. Come on now. Hey, you guys gotta get it out of here, man. Come on now.
The kingdom has a salute? All right.
You guys gotta get it out of here, man. Come on now. Hey, these people did not pay to see this. This is not cool, man. Come on now.
I don't care what they're here for.
Get it out of here.
You're not world. Get up.
With that, man.
Get up.
Hey,
Get up. Get up.
hey, come on now, man. You gotta get it out of here. Hey, she's about to call her husband. I don't even know what her husband does, but he sounds like he's a scary man.
That woman better not call her husband because Darius Carter's probably got something for him too. Darius Carter's got a pen in his hand. What's he going after his eye again? He's jamming in his nose. He's jamming the pen in his freaking nose. This is what happens. This is what happens when Shane Fair thinks he can stack the deck against Darius Carter. This is what happens. Oh, they're right outside. They're right outside where I am. I can hear him right outside my door. Oh, Darius Carter's head just bouncing off the soda machine. 1, 2. Oh. Nick shouldn't keep him away from the door, Nick. Keep him away from me.
Nothing I can do about that. Hey, you keep it down for 3, he's down for 3.
Sebastian Cage in pursuit. After the champ, does Carter feel the title slipping through his fingers? I don't know. Bouncing his head off the door again. Making their way through the entrance ramp.
get it back in the ring, man. There's nothing I can do to stop it.
Cage in pursuit. Stomping on Carter.
Gotta get it down, man. Hey,
Carter not able to get too much.
I don't know. I don't trust it. Hey, watch it, man. I don't know where that came from, man. Hey.
The Voodoo Baby Skull. The Voodoo Baby Skull is being used on Sebastian Cage is unhinged as well. Voodoo Baby Skull bashed against the head of the champ. He's got a plastic bag. He's trying to choke him out again. This is more an assault than a professional wrestling match. Is this what Shane Fair's reign is going to cause? A chair shot right to the back, sending Carter to the floor off the stage. Jeez.
Get that camera on the champion. Get that camera on the champion. That's what it looks like.
Says no, keep it going, man.
To run this company.
Long may he reign, the All-Father.
Thought you could hang with the main eventers. Huh? Big mistake. Pick yourself up.
Once his reign's over, will there be a kingdom left in his wake? Carter tossing Cage onto the apron and by the stairs. Jeez, there's just so much plunder out there. Carter can find a million ways to hurt you with everything out there. What is... He's got a wrench? Where did Cage find a wrench? Getting a measure of revenge on the All-Father, just burying that wrench into his spine. Oh my God! Enough force behind that, he could have shattered his ankle.
No fans, no rules. If you quit this one, the title is done, man. The title is not yours anymore.
Carter may have unlocked something inside Cage that he didn't even know existed. 1, 2. Carter kicks out again. Cage bringing a level of violence that I myself have never seen here since even his earliest days in Magic. But he wants that championship, and he'd love nothing more than take it away from the All-Father, Darius Carter. Huge shot. But Carter always one step ahead, raking that right eye that Cage honestly almost got just ripped out of his head before. Big boot, burying it deep. Cage kicks out. It's going to take more than that to keep him down as well.
Even if there were rules, that's all legal, man. Above the happening, it's all good, man.
Carter almost stalking his prey. What's he doing here? Another torture device of sorts. Locking his hands with his legs. All this is doing is just creating time and giving Carter an opportunity to get those wheels turning in his head to create more pain. He's just completely exposed. Cage is exposed. Nick.
Watch it. Hey, keep it off there, man. If you want to quit, I can't.
Good Lord. Good Lord. He's trying to decapitate Sebastian Cage. This is on you, Shane Fair. This is on you, Magic. This is what you wanted. But Cage refuses to quit. Good Lord. This is hard to watch. He's able to get his head out from underneath. Wow. Not great for the All-Father, Mr. Darius Carter. 1, 2. He kicks out. He's not going to let go of that world championship that easily.
No fans, no rules.
Cage whips Carter in the corner. Big uppercut. Going for the chair himself. Is the All-Father going to regret bringing that chair into the ring? We will see. Another big shot.
I need you to defend yourselves, guys. Come on now.
Huge! Oh my God! Carter's his face at the corner of the chair. 1, 2, 3. Oh, just a hair away from Sebastian Cage becoming the new Pro Wrestling Magic Heavyweight Championship. but there is no quit in Darius Carter.
You can do it.
Cage getting some revenge, trying to choke the life out of Darius Carter with his own beautiful vestments.
What do you say, Darius? What do you say?
He's going after the eye. He's going after that right eye again.
Come on, man.
Might as well have a spotlight on that eye. He's going to keep going after it. He knows already. He knows the damage that's been done. Cage can't even see where he is. This match is absurd. These men are not going to leave this in one piece. Huge, monstrous uppercut again. Big club to the chest. I don't know if any weapon can do as much damage as those shots from Carter to Cage.
Come on now, guys. Hey, nothing I can do about it. You can stay up there as long as you want. Keep it safe up there, man. You gotta get it down eventually. You can't win this one on top.
Pulling at the ears. What's Carter got in mind? A huge headbutt. Cage almost lifeless. His body almost going limp up there at the top rope. Pulling at the eye again, I believe.
What do you say, Sebastian? Do you want to quit, man? Do you want to quit? No. He says no. Keep going. Nothing I can do, guys. No counts up there, man. You can stay up there as long as you want, but you're only winning this one on the ground.
Carter.
Guys, come on now. I need you to get down eventually.
Carter grabbing onto Cage, looking to go for a superplex, but Cage fights back. I don't know how he still has anything left. One of the longest reigning champions in Magic history, my Caribbean brother, hit him with a huge headbutt, sending Carter to the mat. The Allfather is dazed.
Hey, man, nothing I can do. You get it down from there, man. I can help you if you want to.
Cage trying to
to
gather himself. That one eye, almost useless. He's trying to get feeling back in his left knee that Carter was working on before as well.
Don't do it. Bad, hey.
Sebastian. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, he got the knees up for the 450. Oh, he's wrenching back on the leg. My God, almost bending him in half. Going for an STF. Locking it in. Good Lord, locking it in. That's it. That is it. A valiant effort. Carter holding on. A valiant effort from the lit superstar. Nick Shin almost having to disqualify Carter, but there he is, complete and utter
Darius Carter.
war. Darius Carter defends the Pro Wrestling Magic Championship in an empty arena match against the lit superstar, Sebastian Cage. Pro Wrestling Magic fans, I don't think the kingdom will ever be the same again. I hope you had an excellent time tonight watching the rest of Haas Mountain, which I assume was a banger.
Watch it, man. Come on now.
What's Carter doing here?
Hey, get down from there.
Thank you once again from everyone here at Pro Wrestling Magic. Thank you from the Allfather. This was Haas Mountain. Have a great night.
Always above you. Always above you. Get on my level! Meet me up here! Come, meet me up here!
Hey, come on, man. Hey, it's over. Get it.
Yeah, it's over. Hold the rope.